Hello, and welcome to another Wednesday stream of our Oops All DMs here with Adventures on Tap Orlando. As you can probably tell, I have hair and I'm not Joe. I am Kyle. It's nice to meet you all.
Damn.
Uh, I will be the DM for this short little mini campaign that we are doing, as Joe needed to take a little break from the DMing scene. So we decided we're going to run a little bit of a more mini campaign series of anthologies with a rotating cast of DMs. For me, I am going to be running Candlekeep Mysteries, a Wizards of the Coast book series that is a published adventure. I am changing a few things up just to make sure if anyone's ever run it before that it's not a completely same experience. But otherwise, thank you guys for joining us on stream. I'm going to go around and give a quick shout out to all of our people here. If I'm going to send it to our first person to my, I think in the stream it would be my left or maybe right, right?
It would be to your right.
Ah,
You're
reverse.
right, but the screen left.
Yes,
So
okay.
just stage left, me.
We're on stage.
All right. Hello, I am Garrett. I am not playing a Chaos Goblin today. I am playing a Cloud Goliath named Dakolafo. He is a paladin, so a bit different than what I've been doing. But tonight I am drinking Hyalai. I've relegated myself to only drinking 3 beers per week. So most of the time when I get a 6 pack, you're going to see it 2 weeks in a row. I'm being responsible. Look at me go.
All right, everybody, and I am Ken, and tonight I am playing the Dragonborn Ranger Shapastar. And Shapastar is a red Dragonborn. And tonight I'm drinking the boba, which is um, it's a watermelon, cherry, and lime sour from Hourglass in Longwood.
None
Very
of
good.
those flavors I would associate with Boba Fett, but okay.
I know. And the color, I don't know what that color is supposed to be. That color maybe is what the inside of the Sarlacc looks like. But
It's what he looks like after he came out, honestly.
yeah, there you go.
Well, hello, my name is Chris, and tonight I am playing Draven, the Tiefling Cleric. And tonight I am drinking a blueberry mead that I made myself, using nothing but blueberries and the juice from them.
I seem. Oh, there I am. Okay. Ferg. I'm playing Walden. I'm playing the Chaos Halfling. So let's be ready for that. But I'll be playing the aspiring divination wizard Walden, and tonight I'm drinking some more of You're My Boy Blue. So like like Garrett, I have the rotation set, and this is one of my weekly drinks.
Hello, my name is Ashley. I am going to be playing Title, a water genasi bard, and my drink tonight is a warm butterfly PT. And yes, it's PEA for all you guys out there. But if you want to think it's the other way around, that's your prerogative, that's your fantasy. But that is what I'm going to be drinking tonight.
Didn't help when you told us it was warm.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
know.
that detail kind of.
Listen, I
I
only
got
have
some
one.
hot steaming PT.
I have no brain cells left. It's almost my summer. Leave me alone.
fair. And I'm Kyle again. I forgot to mention I am drinking the Dirty Blonde Ale from Persimmon Hollow, a new beer. I went for My Boy Blue, and they were all out, unfortunately. So
Hmm.
a little disappointed. But one thing that we like to do here at Adventures on Tap is with all of our events, we like to do a cheers to adventure. So on the count of three, if you have your drinks with you, if you wouldn't mind raising them up to the skies. We will do a big cheers to adventure. 3, 2, 1. Cheers
To
to
adventure.
adventure. I did it again.
I heard it.
You even
Did the
clarified
same thing.
as well.
I know. I still mess it up. This is next week maybe. I'll figure it out. So one thing that we are trying to do a little different is that we are going to try playing with the 2024 rule set. So you may see some actions or some missteps. I'm still learning, so I do apologize. If anyone's a rules lawyer in chat, call me out. It gives me the chance to learn. Just don't be mean about it. I already get that enough. Otherwise, we will be jumping into our characters. One thing I like to do, especially at my tables, is for everyone to get sort of into their character a little bit more. Do a little role play at the very beginning. So I'm gonna ask all of our players here. Could you please give me a D20 roll, please?
Real quick, Kyle.
No, you don't get advantage.
Before we do these rolls, I would like to mention that, like all of our streams, we are raising money for charity, which is a big thing with AOT itself. Our stream charity is Child's Play, which is a nonprofit that gamifies recovery for children in hospitals. Amazing organization. And then at our events and stuff, we have a different charity as well. And then you're also able to redeem channel points as you watch, where you can influence the game, give one of the people you see on this screen advantage or disadvantage to be used within the game we are watching. So if you keep watching longer, the more, yes, I said on the screen, so that includes our DM here. So the longer you watch, the more points you get. Once we hit, I think it's 5,000 points, we get to, whoever puts us over the top picks who gets advantage or disadvantage. So just keep that in mind, and then roll some dice.
Thank you so much. Well, with that, we have our 5 adventurers here. As you guys are walking up to the Candlekeep itself, you guys are noticing you are in a line. Unfortunately, it's a very slow line. So you guys kind of get started talking about yourselves. And another weird thing about D&D is we like to start with the higher rolls, but with this role play, I'm going to start at the lower rolls. So if you have a roll from 1 to 5, anyone? We have Daco and Shapastar.
I'm gonna have to roll the good old manual die.
Yo, how is it that both Ken and I, first
17.
rolls of these games, we both get ones?
Did you really?
What is
well, happening? If you want to, one of you can re-roll. Whoever got it second can re-roll.
That's Ken. Of course. Okay. Of course it's Ken. Because of course I rolled the 1 immediately.
Or if you guys want to work together on this, you guys can both have this together.
No, he's got a 19 now. Look at that. Isn't that nice?
All right. Well, we will start with you, Daco. As at some point in your past, one of these other 4 members of your party told you a secret, and you have kept it up to this point. Which party member do you have a secret with?
Well, so I think it would be. What is the classes again? So title is a bard. Draven is a cleric. Walden is a wizard. Ranger. Oh, and ranger. Okay, so I think I would be wandering through mountains and stuff. So it would have been with Shapastar.
All right.
Shapastar.
What? You don't have to tell us the secret, but how? What does the secret deal with?
I think we have both not done the right thing in the right circumstance at some point in our lives, and we've kind of connected over that.
All right. So maybe past misdeeds, you find camaraderie together with it.
Believing one thing and doing the opposite, changing your view of things, that kind of stuff.
All right. I like it. Well, after that, anyone above a 1?
I got a
Anyone
7.
else 1 to 5?
Oh.
5 to 10?
I got a 7.
7? All right. So with Draven, you committed a minor crime with another character and you feel deeply embarrassed by the situation. What character did you commit the crime with? And what was the crime? I will stipulate, I said minor crime. Okay.
Also, he didn't specify what you're embarrassed by.
Yes.
You could be into crime, but you failed, so that's what
Yes.
you're embarrassed by. Sorry, I just want to make it as open-ended as possible.
So who did you commit the crime with and what was the crime?
Dako, are
I
you
will
a,
say you can't choose Shapaster since he's already been chosen.
Dako, are you a paladin?
Yes.
Oh no. Not many people know who the god that I worship is. Dako knows who it is.
That is hilarious. Why? Okay, I'm sorry.
But he caught me looking at what is the oh my
Should
god.
finish that sentence quickly.
No, it's bad. I don't remember what it's called now.
Are you implicating me as well in this?
Yeah, I feel like this is heavy
No, you
implication.
caught me doing
Oh, I
it.
thought we did a crime together.
If you want
It's
to
one or the other.
Oh, listen, if it involves this guy, I'm definitely in.
What is where fans make a
chant about how much they suck?
no, where fans will write fan
Fan
fiction.
fiction?
That's what it is. That's what
Oh
it is.
God. Oh
He
God.
caught me reading fan fiction on a different god.
But
Wow.
Chris, are
Okay.
you saying that the god you worship is the one that I've spoken about?
It can be.
Oh, because you said I know who it is.
You know who my god is, yes.
Is that canonically because it's in my story, or just because I'm a Goliath? You know who my god?
Because
Who
you're a
you're-
paladin.
Oh, because I'm a paladin. Oh, okay. I thought we were specifically connected with the same god, and I was like, I am helping you write this fan fiction.
No.
Well, funny that we're dealing with books this entire time. Maybe that may show up. I don't know. But next, we will go to our next role, which I think is Walden.
I got a 17.
Yes, it is Walden.
Okay.
Walden, you once met a fey creature that told you a questionable detail about another adventurer. What adventurer was this, and what was the questionable detail?
Questionable question. It was definitely title, and they absolutely despite their nature,
Mhm.
and water genasi heritage, they actually really like fire. It's like a dark secret of theirs.
Okay. Well,
They like the way they look when it steams.
I will say, with fey creatures, the full truth is not always necessarily the full truth.
Yeah, Walden probably believes them.
100%.
For it. Yeah, no questions asked.
Well, that will actually lead us to title, where you once had a dream about being turned into an animal. what animal was this, and who did you share this dream with?
Um, it would be a Black Panther, and I think I probably.
Sorry,
I
Garrett.
I got Kyle so good.
No, no.
I probably would have shared it with. I think I would have shared it with Shahapazar.
With Shahapazar,
Mhm.
that you experienced living the life of a Black Panther,
Yep.
and then you woke back up into your normal body once
Yes.
more. Were you
Thank you.
excited by it, or was it more sadness that you weren't that still?
I think it was more confusion of why I had that dream in the first place, and I think she would question it on a little bit of a spiritual sense of like, was this given to her, or was this something, or did she eat a bad mutton the night before?
Was
She
it
might know
a
Barry, and he was giving her some mushrooms.
yeah? I was about
Yeah,
to say.
something.
You ran across a weird turtle on your
Yeah.
travels.
Super
Probably,
chill,
yeah.
super chill.
Yes,
And that will actually end us with Shahapazar as last person. Uh, you and another adventurer started talking about starting a side business in your town. What side business, aside from adventuring, is it, and what's the adventure you started this idea with?
Hmm. Well, I think that would have to be Daco. And it has to do with both of us not doing the right thing. We we had this idea that we could we could uh, harvest uh, food from the edge of fields, and we could sell it in the market early, and we could get a jump on all of the farmers from the farmers markets.
Okay.
So that takes care of um, the not the right thing that we've done, and also the fact that we were trying to figure out how to get some gold. You know, he's got cloud giant heritage. I have draconic heritage. There's something in our blood that causes us to crave gold, and
Want to do more than
it's
you
like,
have.
you know,
The
Right?
problem with the plan was I am not very sneaky.
yes, and I realize that the pollen of flowers makes me. Oh, give me a torch! I sneeze. Oh,
So you
there you
burned
go.
down 10 or 12 acres, and people get real upset very quickly.
Yes, yes. So
Unreasonable.
it didn't work. It didn't work out.
Well, that leads us perfectly into why you guys are here today. Why you're waiting at the edge of the Candlekeep itself, where you guys have been hired by a village in which their crops have unfortunately failed. The livestock is sickly as they have no feed for their horses or pigs or cows. A mysterious illness spread throughout, and a lot of burning for some reason. I don't know. That was a little weird. I don't know about that. But unfortunately, the local mage determined believes a curse to have affected the land, and that the only person to help the town was a sage who was residing at Candlekeep by the name Matreus. He gave you a book for you guys to gain entry into the Candlekeep with the goal of searching for Matreus. As you guys walk up to the main gate, handing that book over, and you meet your attendant himself. This is where I want to get the name right. A young human walks up to you all by the name Fembrance Larlancer. Hi guys. Uh, I'll be your guide today. Anything that you need, I'll be at the ready.
You
Okay,
lead
how
us to
old are you?
crops.
Huh?
He had question, I had order. Do
You
question
talked both
first.
at the same time. It confused me.
I say, how old are you?
I'm 18.
Well, you sound like child.
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm sorry. Everyone's a little different.
No, you sound like little child that dies when hawk swoops up. Child.
Well, I don't mess with hawks. Their talons are sharp. They can rip the pages out of any tome.
Your first instinct is to go to a book analogy.
Well, I mean, and he kind of like gestures to the large, expansive keep of multiple buildings filled with books behind him. I mean, look at where we are.
Honestly, I was just following these guys. I don't know where I am.
Oh well. What are you guys here for?
DM, what is the name of the sage we're supposed to meet again?
Matreus.
Oh,
I will
just to be clear,
post
is
that
someone
in
taking
chat.
notes here?
I
'Cause usually-
am.
Okay, good. Because Kyle's usually our note taker, and it's his whole thing, and I am notoriously not the note taker. So
Oh, I almost spelled it right. Dang it. Okay. But yeah, I'm taking the notes right now.
all right. Well, we were told there was an issue on a farm. And
Yeah, something
having
about
never been here before, I do not know where farm may be.
something about you can't grow crops.
We were sent to consult with Matreus, one of the sages at. I'm sorry.
I think you just became Trigal.
Yes, I know. We were sent to talk with Matreus. Matreus is the sage that we were supposed to go and see. You know.
Well, I think I know the study room that he's in. Let me lead the way.
Please do, young man. Please.
How old are you, Ken?
Oh,
Not
I
you,
don't
I'm
know.
sorry. The dragon.
I don't know.
I really hope you don't have to sneeze.
Oh my god, we
Oh,
burned
we have
down
tissues.
all of their
No,
crops
no,
as
you
well
don't.
as all of their
That's just-
books. They
That's
will hate
fuel.
us.
That's fuel.
I mean, we never burned down any crops. Just to be clear.
No, we didn't. We didn't burn down any crops. No.
No, but we wouldn't be helping them grow.
That's a rather specific thing to mention, seeing as you just talked about crops
didn't hear
being
anything.
damaged.
That's what we were told.
Would you like intimidation or would you like persuasion?
You roll and you can tell me which one you think you want to do. Are you trying to persuade him or are you trying to intimidate him?
Oh, I'm just. You heard nothing and just glare down at him.
It's a hard thing.
That is a 14.
14.
Small.
Oh my!
Hard.
Yes, sir.
Darn.
I'll go over here this way. All right. Right this way, and he starts walking off.
Now, why did
across
you
Oi.
scare him like that?
center?
He might have heard something he wasn't supposed to hear.
Wait, these fellas aren't well traveled. You know, it's they might be a little scared of things. Not like us though. So, but as long as we don't scare them away from the books, then I'll be happier than you can even imagine.
Fear is good. It's a good motivator. Keep you safe.
I'm never afraid though. So
What I have
Never.
gotten myself into?
I mean,
Oh,
that
boy.
sounds. Honestly, it sounds like a challenge at this point now.
No, it's not. Let's just go.
He said he's
Let's
never
follow-
afraid. I mean, who's never afraid of things?
you could try if you like. I've yet to run across anything that can frighten me.
The best fright is when you least expect it.
Maybe the burning of these books. Let's hope it just stays with the crops.
Do we have more
Do not
torches?
burn books, but do not burn any books. He runs back very
No
quick.
one's
Do
burning
not
books
burn
or
any
crops.
books.
You're
Not
being unreasonable,
intentionally.
child. Why would you bring up something that no one was talking about?
Sorry, I'm heavily alerted to the sound of people destroying works of art and literature. I mean, it's
That
the
sounds
future, it's the
incredibly
history of the
unreasonable
world.
and unbelievable.
Oh, okay, but I started walking and no one followed me, so I just want to make sure.
I
you
was
guys-
If we
following
didn't
you.
follow
I
you, how are we in
apologize.
this room?
I was following you, darling. Just keep on going. And I
Okay.
kind of do like a pointed like look back behind me, and I'm like, "Stop it! Go in."
This is
We'll
weird
get
because I
torches
am
on
on
the
my
way.
best
heard the
behavior
lady.
right
Let's go. Let's follow. Lead on, title.
And my
The-
voice kind of sounds like a gravelly, like a babbling brook when it goes like really, really fast when she's like getting frustrated.
just start speeding up the water.
Yeah,
Oh,
basically, yeah.
Our turn again. We need to get on our horses.
He leads you guys into a private study room that seems to have been assigned to Matreus. However, when you guys enter, there is no one in sight. On the table appears to be an open book. Many different books, as well as personal effects of the sage, can be found inside of the room.
Perfect. And
Yeah.
I'm just going to recline on the chair.
I cast investigate.
Okay.
Yeah, Walden's just gonna like nose dive into books, like
He
Jumps
just
in.
yells out, "I'm going to cast investigate."
Roll an investigation or arcana, depending on how you're investigating.
I would be magically.
Okay,
inclined.
then I'd say roll arcana.
Okay, thank you.
And anyone else who would like to investigate, you may as well.
Yeah. Walden, you'll just see next to you a little 3'6" tiefling jump on the chair, be like, "Hey, what's going on here?
Hold on.
What's in here?"
Sorry,
How is that not one of the first things we came across?
3'6".
The fact that he's a
I didn't know
tiefling.
that.
That is sub 4 feet.
Mm-hmm.
That is insane.
But specifically chose small for the tiefling class.
That's ridiculous. Of course.
I'll
you would.
also roll for investigation.
This
You'll
is one
also
of those
notice
moments
that the shield
where I
is
didn't
the
know that was
size
an option.
of. Yeah. You also notice the shield is the size of my character that I have.
It's almost
So it's like
double
a
your
tower
size.
shield, but it's just a medium shield.
It's just normal shield and it looks like a
All
tower
right
shield.
then.
Draven, you're quite tall for your well compared to me, so that's not really saying too much.
Well, I can't really see on top of this thing. Do we need to? Can I help you up there and then you help me on the table and then we can both read the book?
We could, yeah, we could climb the giant shield you have strapped on you. How do you carry that thing?
It's heavy, I'll tell you that.
Do you little men need help?
No, we got it. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, don't pick me up.
I can
Don't
I go can I go up to Friendbrins? That's his name? Friendbrins? Fendbrins?
Oh, the guide. Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yes. How can I help you?
I drew
Darling.
a complete blank. I had no idea who you could possibly be talking about.
I thought you were talking about Fenrir for a second.
Oh,
I'm like,
no.
like who?
Darling, where is the mage?
He was. That's what I'm confused. He was supposed to be in here. So I really don't know. I'm sorry. And he
Was
kind of
there-
like he starts walking around the room
Well,
like this, as though he's trying to like
you-
hit someone who's invisible.
You think he might have tottered off for a wee?
That would
A
be
wee
kind of
what?
difficult because it would register that he left the room if he went through that main door.
Hmm.
What,
And as you
can't
guys
even-
look at the door, you see all of your names are also on the door now.
Oh, what?
It
what
magically
kind of place
makes
is
sure
this?
that you
can't
guys,
even
when
go
you
for a
enter,
wee
it's a
without them knowing
safety
that you
check.
left the room.
Well,
That
yeah,
seems
that's
like
I'm
an invasion
confused.
of privacy to me.
Do we see the name of Matreus?
You do see his. His is the first one on the
Okay.
door.
And then
Um,
is there any other names up there?
all of yours as well as Fembris.
Okay.
Hold on.
Does it?
So he's still here.
Yeah.
So it doesn't erase the name when someone leaves.
Oh,
Or
and he like walks out of the room, closes the door, and his name disappears. And then he opens the door again and walks back in, and his name reappears. Yeah, see?
Aha!
Eureka.
Ha!
okay.
It is a game. And I'm just gonna start picking up all of the furniture and moving
What?
it,
What?
looking
Wait.
underneath.
Before.
Those of you that rolled investigation, you guys see that the large tome that is open on the primary desk over here on the left hand side is a title named The Joy of Extra-Dimensional Spaces, a heavy tome, thick and made ornately of leather with gold filigree. On the cover appears to be an old legendary mage, to which I believe only Walden would recognize as the mage Mordenkainen.
Ooh.
Uh, I would also say with that roll, Walden, you notice that the page that it is currently open to, a single word sort of looks like it's rolling on the page.
Hmm.
I will message that to you.
Hold on, Ferg. I have a question for you. This is a bit out of game here, but your name is Walden, and you're a wizard. And traditionally, the way that wizards learn new spells and things is by reading books, correct?
Aye.
And you're calling yourself Walden the All-Knowing, right?
Aye.
Does that mean you read a lot of books,
Yes.
therefore own a lot of books? So you are
Aye.
essentially Walden's books? Was that where you were going with this?
No.
Oh.
It's actually like an anagram for the High Aldwin from what can I think of the movie? From help me out. Come on.
Lord of the
Couldn't
Rings.
couldn't even if I wanted to.
No.
Oh, they just made a bad remake series of it on Disney.
That's 400 different
Oh
things.
yeah, that narrative.
That really doesn't narrow the
My
list.
brain
I'm
just
sorry.
farted. Why
The
can't I
Last
think of?
Airbender.
No,
Dark Crystal.
it's like one of my favorite movies.
I mean, I don't think it is at this point.
It is. My brain just stopped working. Willow. There we go.
Oh, it was a sequel, not a
Oh.
remake. You don't.
Well, whatever. It's either way, it's bad. But anyway, it's just an anagram. I play him like that. Like
Okay.
he stumbles into
Sorry,
the
I heard.
correct thing.
I connected Walden Books, and I needed to get that out.
Sorry, my brain stopped. But no, yes, that's hilarious that you made that connection. Though I never thought about that.
All right, back to whatever you were doing before me. Sorry.
So Walden, do you think that he is invisible?
Draven, you know that. Do you see this? And I point to the rolling letters. Does he see that?
Do I see that?
No.
No.
What are you looking at?
Do those letters look like they're moving to you?
Not really. No.
You see, he points to a word if you want to tell him the word.
The word right here, it says scepter.
As soon as you speak the word, in the center of the room, a blue light shines forward as a portal opens up in the center of the room.
Oh,
Oh, I should have said that the title of the book is The Joy of Extra-Dimensional Travel or something along those lines. Probably
Oh.
should have led with that.
So
But
he-
it seems to be a fortuitous reading.
oh. So he didn't leave the room, but he went into the book.
He's
Boy,
not
this is
under
don't
the
think that's how it
chair.
works.
kind.
I'm going to say that, to best of my knowledge that's happening is that he's here, but not here. If that makes any kind of sense. We'll learn more once we jump in. Who's coming?
Oh, we're going. Let's go. I'm excited. And I'll jump in either before or right after Walden.
Wait, I did not search all the places. I only looked
That's
under
what I-
chair.
Oh, where is your sense of adventure? Come on,
Are there gods in there?
let's go, Daco.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're all jumping in.
Yep.
Blue skidoo.
Ha!
We could do.
As you guys start traveling almost through a winding tube of blue purple miasma, as before you know it, you take one more step, and it's as though like all of your momentum just like forces you to stop. You walk in to what appears to be a entryway of some home. It's normal. A mansion around you as you are in the grand foyer of a reasonably sized mansion. Uh, you are exiting outside of a double door set, ceiling arches 15 feet overhead, long hallways stretch out on either side of the foyer. Standing in the middle of this area, walking down the leftmost path, you guys see a middle-aged man wearing gray robes, looking at a book. Oh, this is wonderful! Yes, this is perfect. This is what I need. This is, oh my, this is the wonders. Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you? I have
Who are
first.
you?
Hold on. I think we
I
came
asked
here
second.
looking for him. We should know who he is.
I've never seen him before. Have I?
Yeah, but
Did
I mean,
Frinburns come in there with us?
is it a big jump to assume that he is the mage?
Fembris did not follow.
I think
you
this
see
is Matreus.
You see how
What?
big this building is? It could be anybody.
Yeah, but there were no other names.
Oh, you've gotten the portal open. What wonderful! Uh, I am Matreus. It is nice to meet you.
Wait, hold on. You could not get the portal open from here.
Well, I was working on it.
Oh, well, prepubescent boy is our only chance now.
Why are you here as well?
Looking for you.
Well, we're looking for you.
A portal
Why?
opened, and of course we have to jump through.
We were sent
I
to
say I want
find
to sit
you
and
because
share,
of
but
a
apparently
problem
not.
with the village and the crops.
I'm not a farmer.
Right?
Our
Ashley
sage
muted.
said
Title, you're muted. You're talking, but no words are coming out of your mouth.
Oh my goodness, sorry. Um, something happened on the way through the portal.
Those silent
Um,
spells are worrisome.
it's really weird. You got to work on that. No, we
What
came.
are you drowning?
Mm, possibly.
Okay.
But what we're here for is we heard that you could help with this curse that's happening on the land. So
Ah,
there's a mysterious illness that's affecting crops and the land, and so we were tasked to come and find you. Bit of a search. Um, but first of all, why are you in a book and not in your
well,
study?
I'm in a magnificent mansion. This is a spell, a permanent spell, it seems, but a spell nonetheless.
A
You
permanent?
want to procure my services? Is that why you are here?
Yes.
Well,
Oh, yes.
are you going to pay in gold?
Hold on. That wasn't part of of what we were
Oh.
trying to do. We were in charge of trying to seek you out
Oh,
and to help with the problem, and then they can probably give you the gold,
Hold on.
but
if
we can't.
if
Who
they have
hired
no
us?
crops, how would they have any money to pay me?
Listen to this.
I imagine
did you
there are people that
There's
own
the
the
rub of
crops.
it.
did you create this place, fellas?
No.
No. So you're just here. You read a
Trapped.
little too far in the book, right?
Well,
So you're.
I was learning about this. This
How do you intend on
book.
getting back?
It was written by a great mage.
Yeah,
And
Mordekainen, eh?
oh no, oh! You looked at the cover of the book, correct?
Weird.
No,
We would hope to glean information from the title.
I see. That book, she used Mordekainen as the cover because, I mean, obviously, you have to go off of the popularity.
It's
But
true.
this is actually the book is written by Fastandia, the great mage. Uh, how about this? You can't pay me in gold. I don't do things for free. Sorry. If you do my trouble and investigate this mansion, I will go with you to the village. How's that sound?
So
Um,
you're saying that
How
if
long
we
have you been
rescue
there?
you, then you're gonna pay us to get you out of here. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I heard, right?
I will give my services for your deeds. Yes.
All right.
I am not interested in your services.
Well, the village that asked
The
for your
village
assistance is.
is.
Oh, I got.
And
The
if I
village
don't
is
go,
gonna
then I
go.
assume you don't get paid either.
okay,
I
so
honestly don't even know how we
I
got there.
think that's kind of how it works. Yes.
yes, but okay, so here's what I see what a problem is. You said we need to investigate the mansion, but you haven't already done that.
Yes.
Right.
No,
How long have you
no.
been
I've
here?
only investigated one room over there. I found it's a library. It's astounding. There's books everywhere. I could be here for ages. That's
Do you
why I
care
wanted
about
to.
these books?
I did. I found a marvelous chess set. Look, and he shows you a little chess piece of an imp. He's like, look at this. It's marvelous, isn't it? How intricately designed it is. I want to see the carver who designed it.
Oh,
Could I insight check him
Yeah.
really
What are
quickly?
you trying to
I
assert?
I don't trust him,
Okay.
and when he was saying about how he only looked at a certain place, I feel like a person who wants to gather as much knowledge as he can. It doesn't
Mhm.
seem right that he's kind of staying in one spot. So my
however, can I mean, you can
is
do your thing, but
Yeah.
my thought process is if he is looking for as much information as possible, if the first room he finds is a library, then of course he's found exactly what he's looking for. So it would make
true.
sense he wouldn't move farther. But no, you do your thing. I'm sorry. I just wanted to get
True.
that thought out before it was just gone.
Oh yeah. No, you're good. I think I also want to insight as well as like how he can't get out if he's also like this big
Right
fool.
now, the portal behind you is still open.
Okay.
Oh,
Um,
screw this. I'm leaving. I'm gonna go through the portal.
Wait, what? Okay. Don't
Are you?
split
Say
the
scepter.
parts.
Say scepter if you want to come back.
Did I hear that?
Okay.
Are you going through the portal? I want.
It's still open.
honest-
They're talking about being trapped here. Yes.
You go through the portal. All of the rest of you, the door's shut immediately behind, and the portal's closed. You're now back at the other room.
I'm sorry. I'm back in the room and they're still
Yep.
there.
Well, I don't know what he expected to happen. That's kind of fitting.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we'll be all right. We can move forward.
What if I just
after
turn
you
around?
do your insight check and all that.
Just turn around.
Now I feel like I shouldn't.
The insight check. What'd you get?
I didn't roll for it.
Oh, okay.
I just kind of now I'm like, I'm gonna save that for later.
You can still roll. It's fine.
Okay. Hold on. I didn't get the extension, so I'm just gonna roll real quickly.
If you roll on D&D Beyond, that's fine.
Okay. Oh,
I
think
to
it's
all the
now.
viewers, I did not have a chance to make all the characters in roll 20, so I apologize about that.
No, you're good.
But if you are rolling in D&D Beyond or you don't have the extension, just make sure you state what your roll is. That way, for camera and for viewers, everyone knows what you rolled.
Gotcha. Oh, I was able to get. Okay, the extension is on. I'm good. I call it. It is a 16.
16.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem as though he's trying to lead you astray. His main job is that of a sage, of a researcher. So him sort of mentioning that he went right for a library to search for more knowledge, and that he kind of got stuck in the library for as long as he could until he heard you guys walk in. Probably not far from the truth.
Gotcha.
You also don't necessarily know how long he's been here. So he could be here 10 minutes, an hour, 2 hours. Like, you really have no time frame of
Gotcha.
reference. So
Okay, I think title because she's not used to. She's also been in the sea for like most of her life, so I don't think she understands the concept of like a person can be in one place idle like that. So that's why she was suspicious in the first place. Yeah.
the ever moving tides of the ocean.
Yes. Always
Uh,
and further.
wait, don't jump through. That's as the door shut. That's the reason why I didn't want him to do that. He knows how to get back in here, correct?
No, he
I hope you
doesn't.
heard.
I guess the question is, did I hear him yell?
I'll say yes
Okay.
for intensive story.
All right. Since I'm back in the room, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Do you want to do me or do you want to do someone else?
We'll jump back to you.
Okay.
No one else is there.
What about the
portal's
teenager?
gone. Oh, he's gone.
Is his name on the list?
Nope, he's gone.
He saw us go through a portal and just ran away.
Yeah.
You know, half of me wants to just go find him and force him in here with us because I think that'll be hilarious. But half of me thinks that's just going to derail things too much.
No, of course not.
Don't reply like that. All right, I'm leaving.
That was sarcasm. That was sarcasm.
I'm going to go find him. He better be right outside this door for your own convenience.
So you open up the
And he's
door,
informed by guards.
and you hear from around the corner, everything went weird. I lost them again. This
Get
is
back
the third
over
time
here.
this week.
You are our guide, and we need you.
Oh, you've returned. Oh, what wonderful. Where's everyone else? Did you find them?
They're in here. Come see. And I'm going to come back inside.
Okay. There's no one here.
Well, the thing is, and I'm going to stand behind him and just go, if you just say the word scepter,
As soon as you say that word, the portal opens.
and I'm going to,
Oh,
like,
it happened again. They're gonna attack.
and
And
I'm
he
gonna
runs back out of the room.
No. As soon as I say scepter, I'm preparing to Spartan kick him through.
Roll an attack roll. An unarmed strike.
Oh, okay.
Let me get his
So that would be
ready.
a 13.
13. Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Gotcha.
He's
Do I do
just a
I'm gonna
kid.
say that it's subdual damage. I don't want to actually hurt him.
Okay.
I don't want to kill him or anything. And I'm gonna kick him through the portal.
All right.
Can they hear me from the other side?
No.
If I stick a hand through in like a handshake gesture, oh my god, sorry.
No one else saw that.
I know.
No one else saw that.
That's why
it
my reaction
horribly
is insane.
sized his image to the size of the entire room.
So I'm gonna stick my hand through.
As soon as your hand goes in, you also get pulled in. So he flies in as well.
All right, cool. So we're both in.
Yes.
Kyle just scrambling to get everyone involved now.
All right, got that. Let me copy and paste him. Getting that mixed up. Garrett splitting the party could never be him. There we go. He joins the party once more as right next to him,
bad news,
as you
bud.
guys are standing there.
You
the
have
doors
me and the guy in a
pop
new
open.
instance that aren't connected with you.
It should do it now.
I mean, on my screen. Oh, there we go. Okay, everything popped right in. All right. Hello, I am back, and I brought the child.
Oh God, where are we?
What?
Is the portal still open?
Atreus!
What is the child going to do for us?
He brought us here. He is part of the problem. He helped
No.
solve the problem.
I'm just the guide.
He really just was leading us to Matreus. It wasn't.
You shall guide us.
Oh God.
I
I
don't
did.
know
I
if
did
he
my
can-
job.
I don't know if he can solve an issue if his pants were soiled and he needs new underwear. I don't think he'd be able to solve that.
Ugh.
No, you
No
don't have
offense,
to.
kid.
I bring extra help, and I get nothing but hate. And I'm just gonna grab him and throw him back through the portal.
Oh, what? Don't. Oh my God. Oh
Solve
my
the
God.
mystery. I'm gonna jump in too. As so does Matreus jumps into the portal as the door.
No, wait.
All right, now we are trapped. We don't have extra help. You're welcome. What room do we want to look
shoot.
at?
Can I roll Arcana real quick? I wanna try to. I want to try to determine if the book comes in here, if we can open the portal back up that way.
Honestly, you should have taken the book.
Or do you mean
I thought about it too
were
late.
to bring if you were to bring the joy of extra dimensional spaces with you into the portal?
Yes.
I will, just because of our other campaign, give you the knowledge that putting an extra dimensional space in another extra dimensional space ends a campaign pretty quickly.
Okay.
Oh, how do we get these doors
so
open? I have an idea.
Just gonna leave that one
So
there.
we just go to Valhalla. Okay.
Yes. I would have to really scramble for another campaign really quickly.
Oh no. Okay. I did. All right.
They're in the ninth
So,
level. Hell.
so all right.
Oh, I knew this man named Dante once.
You're jumping to Avernus now.
In the 9th level, hell is a level 1 character.
Oh,
Good luck.
Walden.
Exactly.
Walden. You're kind of a practitioner of the magical arts, are you not?
Of course, incredibly well versed.
Well, did you understand what that fellow was saying about this being a spell?
I've only maybe heard of these things. This. The best that I could determine is that this is a space that was created by the last that was writing the book, Fistandendia.
Stop.
Fistandia. I'm getting it mixed up with
Oh.
Fistandandalus from
Now we're fisting.
Dragonlance.
Astandia?
Fistandia. Yeah, this is a creation of hers is the best that I can put together.
Well, what do you know about this Fistandia? Seems like you've heard of her.
No, I just Matreus just said her name. That's all I know.
Okay, so you don't know whether she would set this up as a place that would be full of traps or try to keep people for eternal damnation or anything like that, do you?
I mean, when if a wizard to have this kind of knowledge and this kind of power, to make something like this, it's usually not for other people to go rummaging around
Kyle,
Okay,
Use them
so
as traps.
she made it for
in.
herself.
All right, there's probably tons of traps. It's gonna be wonderful to see what
I'm
she.
so excited. Let's go over and try it on this.
Roll
door here.
perception checks for me.
real quick, Kyle.
All of
This
us?
person, is this just a wizard
Oh my
person,
God.
or is it?
It's the author of the book, a wizard.
It's not a
of some
god.
kind. No.
We're all rolling perception?
I'd say yeah.
Okay.
No, it is not a god.
No.
I
I would
see nothing.
Mordecai now. That's a god almost.
Ah, well, if gods are involved, then only terrible things may come. They lie and they deceive for their own gains.
I would say if you get over a 5, you see that this just looks like a house. The only thing that's really weird about it is that you look outside of a window where you should see like other homes or a street. You guys are just kind of floating in magical space. Purple swirls of energy are everywhere around you. But when you look back towards the center of the building, it's just a home. I will say, if you are above a 10, you do notice that there are 2 rooms with doors slightly open, one right in front of you guys and one slightly to your right, as well as one at the very far end of the right hallway. Another door is open that you guys can kind of peek inside of those.
What if
Well, it looks
we
like
have
this.
lower than 5?
If you have lower than 5, you're mesmerized by the swirls outside.
Oh, it is beautiful. I would see
Um,
these swirls from the mountaintops. They called
What
it
if-
the Aurora Borealis. It happens
They are
when
very
light
pretty.
comes through clouds and atmosphere in the world and creates beautiful lights.
What
They
if you
are
rolled the
very
18?
pretty.
18, you
Yeah.
notice that inside of this room here to the right, you think you saw something move along the floor as a little tail kind of flickers past the door.
Okay, so don't go to right. Don't mention it to like go right. All right.
Walden, you're going into that first room.
I'm
Oh,
going
you're
into the
looking
book
for
room.
other things now.
Walden, walking into this room, you notice that the entire far wall of the room is a floor to ceiling bookshelf. Even more books are resting on several large scarlet armchairs and a small wooden table. And there are several paintings on the wall. A fluffy black cat is curled up on one of those chairs. As you walk in, the cat sits up, starts to meow towards you, as well as if you don't move towards it, it will walk towards you.
Oh, hey there, little
The
fella.
rest of us hear the
And I go over there and give it the little pss, pss, pss.
Oh,
Hello, kitty kitty.
I pet the cat. Uh, all right, there. You're gonna be my guide since we lost Finbrins, and you're gonna help me find the very best of the books here. And like Walden's just like when he first walked in, he's like the anime, like the goo goo eyes, like just in love with like this wall to ceiling, or the ceiling to floor, books and tomes. So I'm obviously going to
Focus on
again
those.
focus on that.
Okay.
Hey, I rolled a
And just do a
perception in
little-
case I needed it. This door was wide open. Do we hear this cat and him talking?
Oh, it was kind of slightly open, but Walden walked in and now it's fully open. You guys can see
Okay.
him. as well.
We
You
don't
see
have
him
the
with
guy
cat.
because you didn't want him here. Now you're complaining and substituting him for feline. I bring you things and you don't want, but then you complain about not having.
No, we could do with
Yo,
the Finbrins. I was fine with him coming back. It didn't bother me none.
I think the cat wants to fight.
Well, you're coming in a
no.
little hot and aggressive, so let's
He
just read
makes
some books.
no. I angry at you, not the cat.
I'm not
He's
gonna
the one
lie.
that
I
he's
think the
me.
cat might be tougher than that kid was.
I didn't. I don't know why you're angry at me. I didn't say to not bring him.
Yeah, but you were complaining he wasn't here when I came back with him. Extra
No.
many hands make light work, they say. I bring
must,
extra hands and no one like.
You must be mistaking me with someone else. I had no bones in it. I don't care about that. Finbrins coming or going.
I barged into the room
We're just we're
Also,
just
where'd
I'm
that
just
other guy go?
I'm just like reading all this stuff and
and I
like
look.
handing books down.
Oh
Speaking
dear.
of cat, I look.
Oh dear. Oh,
I
oh,
look.
oh dear. Oh, look out. Look out. Oh. Get the, no,
Oh no, this is bad.
no,
This
no,
is bad.
cat,
Seeing that you don't want
cat.
the cat near you, the cat starts walking towards you.
No.
I,
I'm gonna shove the cat
I
back in the room
run
and
out
close
of
the
the,
door.
I run out of the room.
As soon
and-
as you put hands on it, it runs out of the room and towards the other open door room here
That's
on the
the
right.
door on the right. Oh, I
As
think
I
you know.
run out of the room, I reach in my backpack, I pull out a torch, and and the torch lights.
Okay, I
And then
run
it's,
back.
Anybody need a light?
I run back out to try to
Hey,
talk to the cat.
That cat's fur. Oh, I probably should not stay in the same room with that cat.
Hold on. How did he? How come when I went to push him, he got away? That's not fair.
Agility.
I run after the cat and I try to like coax
Anybody
it
need a light?
to come to me.
Put it away. No one needs light.
You go
We're
to
gonna
the
burn
other
down
room.
all these books that all these smart people like.
Did the cat reach
I'm
the
not
other?
gonna go to the same room with the
Mhm.
cat because I don't want to sneeze on books.
It
Can
went
I-
into the other room.
Can I make
The
a
cat went into this room.
Animal
Do you
handling.
guys hear Ashley talking?
Yes.
I would say, can
I
I
don't
can,
hear Ashley.
You don't hear me?
That
Oh,
would be
I do hear her.
I
You
hear
might
her,
need to-
and I
you
just
might
heard
need to
Ken
rejoin.
talking over her the whole time.
Oh, I'm
Oh.
sorry. I
Rejoin.
can't hear. I can't see or hear.
It may need to be a
No.
quick reload. Is all.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on just a
Not
second
you,
then.
Ashley. I think Ken might need
Ken.
to.
Ken.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
No,
gotcha.
yeah, you're
Everyone
good,
else
Ashley. I
should
think
be
everyone can
included.
hear you, but Ken.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
Ken
gotcha.
PC'd a sec ago, so it might have been messed up.
Oh, I did see that. He popped in, popped out.
I was wondering, could I stealth to make sure that I'm not seen by the creature that I saw,
So.
but
Okay.
just trying to see if the cat is still alive.
Okay. Yeah, you can roll stealth check.
Okay, I shall do that. Let's see.
Uh, Walden, while she's doing this, you can roll an investigation check, unless there's something specific you want to also investigate. It's you said primarily the books, correct?
Yeah, so I rolled the Arcana. Would you take that? Or I can just take the 4 off and add the +2 to the investigation. It's up. Just let me know. So it'd be a
Are you
15 or
looking primarily at the books?
Yes.
Then I'll allow Arcana.
Okay, so yeah, I rolled a 17 with that.
Okay.
And as far as like specifically, I mean, I'm kind of like the
Grabbing books and
wanderlust.
looking for them.
Yeah, there's not anything specific other than like I guess trying to find out more about either Fistandia or um, reopening
Portal.
or the portal.
Okay. I will say, and title. I saw that roll. You got 9. Uh, you you make it up to the doorway. As soon as you make it up to the doorway, you see a cat looking right at you.
Oh, hello, darling.
Meow.
Yeah, come here. And I just start scratching its chin.
You look at this cat. It's not the same cat you just saw.
Oh, that's creepy. Okay. What color is it? It's not
This
black.
one is a white and orange cat.
Is it attached to something?
No, it's just a cat.
Okay. Oh, hello, darling. I just
Looking
let
into
it.
this room, it appears to be a kitchen.
Oh. Um.
As
Are
you start
there...
petting this cat, you see the black cat is over in the corner at like a little dish tray.
Okay, so it's eating. Okay, so I'm just kind of. I'm like, where did you come? Is there a big something in here with you? As I scratch his chin.
Meow.
Kind of. Oh, okay. Can I see if I can make an animal handling
Yeah.
decipher? Where are you? Okay, +2. Come on.
While you do
Woo!
that, oh, pretty good roll, 18.
18.
It gestures towards the other cat, and it also gestures to something in the top left corner that you can't see from the doorway. And it's like up.
Is is it? Oh, okay. So I'm like, um, all right, darling, I'll be right back. I just need to get my compatriots real quick. And I slowly kind of back out of the doorway,
You let
but
the cat go.
I let the cat go, but I'm still looking at the doorway just to make sure that that thing stays in that corner.
Okay.
And then I slowly back towards the open door on the other side of the room, and I say, um, team huddle.
I am
Now,
coming. Where did the old man go?
which old man? You mean Betrayus?
Yes.
Oh God. So you know how Fendbrint was taken into the portal by a friend here, and then the portal opened, and then he saw that portal. Well, Fendbrint went out, and also Matreus went out with him.
Wait, at the same time?
Yes, at the same time.
Oh, well, that's not good.
No, it isn't.
I don't know
It's
how I
not.
missed that. I was standing right there and shoved the kid in.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know. And then her voice is becoming very like a waterfall, an aggressive waterfall kind of behind it type of filter. And she tries to calm herself because usually her voice is more like a babbling brook, like very like calming and soothing. It's not right now. So she's like, okay, pause on you. So everyone else, there are two cats. So there's the black one, and then there's an orange white one. in the kitchen area, right down on the right. But there's something else in there that's bigger than both of them. I
How do
saw
you
its
know it's
tail.
bigger? Oh,
So the cat told me it was up in that corner in the kitchen, and
Hold on, you're talking to cats now?
he told you?
yes, yes. This is what happens when you take your time and don't um and think before you leap.
I leap into the room.
No, you don't think that. And I grab him by the collar.
Uh, contested strength check.
Oh
Uh,
God, I have no strength.
Also, I saw this in chat. Uh, Garrett said, "I'm not gonna play a chaos
I
gremlin."
was just about to say.
it's my nature. I'm sorry. I didn't realize this guy. I mean, all of my stats are average except for a few that are higher. So I can be an idiot because you guys are clearly smarter anyway. So,
You can
I
deal
rolled
with
a
it.
four.
oh, I'm sorry. We're doing strength checks.
Yeah, I
Am
rolled
I
Contested
a
doing a
strength
saving
checks.
or just a check?
Uh, I'll say saving for you since you're not purposefully contesting.
All right. And she's attempting to grapple me, right?
Yeah, I'm a four. I got a four. You can beat a four.
Well,
Target
you
must
say
succeed.
that. We've seen worse.
All right, I'll
dice
just do
rolls.
it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, that's an
You're good.
18.
Yeah, no, you.
So you try to grab him, and you kind of fall forward with him as well. As he bursts through the door, you see two cats quickly jump away from their feed bowls and jump up onto something hiding behind you. As you walk into, or burst more likely, into a kitchen where you start to smell the aromas of cooking. A large iron stove takes up one wall, and the rest of the room is filled with large tables and racks lined with hanging pots, pans, and cooking utensils. Everything, and I mean everything in this kitchen is the most clean sparkle you have ever seen. You also see from the top left corner something fly down to you as it speaks. Oh, hello there, good sir. Cumin at your service.
You say
Cumin?
your name is coming?
No, I'm so sorry about my friend here. Please pronounce your name
His
one more
name
time.
is Cumin, and I'm Coriander. How may I be of service to you all?
What
Cumin.
is happening?
Um. Hello.
Idol, should I kill them?
No. No. No.
Please don't.
It's
That would be rather rude of guests to attack us.
quite. Let me get everyone else, and I kind of get up from my feet,
Oh,
and I say,
more guests. Wonderful. I will start cooking at once. And you see it flitter over towards the stove, and it starts to prepare a stew, grabbing things from hanging vegetables and
"Is
Oh,
it is
meats
it
and stuff.
humanoid?"
It looks almost like a cat that has wings and long ears.
Oh.
Are
Okay.
these just Lumiere and Cogsworth?
They are. I can do this real quickly, make them kind of large so you can see them.
Jesus.
I don't like that.
Oh.
I'm sorry, are they
Oh.
together?
I just made because of limited space. Both of them are technically they're tiny creatures, but I made them a medium creature for
Gotcha.
both. Oh, wonderful. Real quick question. Are there any dietary restrictions? Are we all good with lamb?
Yeah.
uh,
Yes, and I can help you with starting the
No,
fire
no,
if you
no.
need it. If
You
you
are
need
but a guest here. You do not need to cook. I will be the cook for you.
the one request I would have, dietary wise, try not, since there are many books that I presume are flammable, try not to use too many spices that might make me sneeze. As you might be able to tell, I am a dragonborn with red heritage, and if I
Fire
sneeze,
is
there's a
bad.
tendency to produce flame. Most people produce phlegm when they sneeze. I produce flame when I sneeze. It is
I have seen the parlor tricks. I will ensure that the molecule count is quite low so that
and you be sure
no
to let
particles are in the air for you.
and you be sure to let me know if the pilot light on the stove ever goes out. I'm quite
Oh,
handy with that.
it's perfectly fine. It's a heat metal plate, actually. Safer
Oh,
because
You
of the
strange
books.
creature, do you know how we leave?
Uh, well, I do know that um, we were told not to mess with any books that aren't in the place they are. That to watch out for any large lettered books.
That's it.
large lettered books.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
That is
well,
Like the letters
very
are just
odd.
abnormally sized.
Um, I apologize. I That is what my master told me, and
Who is your
that's all I
master and
know.
what does he do?
Oh, my master, Coriander, mentions. My master is Freyet, and Cumin's master is Fistandia.
There are more creatures here.
They
oh,
unfortunately haven't been
Fistandia.
around in quite some time, but they'll return. They always do.
We have heard of this Fistandio. Yes. She's kind of the reason that we are here, if you take my meaning.
Oh, you're here to investigate?
Well, we were here to look for one of the other guests, but that guest left, and now we appear to be stuck here until we can figure out how to get out.
Oh, that's a rather perilous.
But
I do remember
it's a
that.
good thing that you have the kitchen here, because then,
Oh
if we
yes.
get hungry, we.
Mhm.
Where
And
do you get your supplies?
oh
How
well,
have you not run
they
out?
get replenished.
By who?
I assume our master.
Take us to your master.
It must be the
Well,
Dharma
they haven't
Initiative.
been around in a while.
How long is a
Apologies.
while?
Um, well, you see, the thing is, time is a little, well, different here, and
How would you know without the frame of reference for anything else?
that's
This
the
should feel
kind of
normal for
point.
you.
We don't really have moonrise or sunset.
As you all are having this conversation, Walden walks in and he's holding this book and he's like, "Oh, hey, I found this amazing book with this giant letter I on it. Uh and it says that this place is a magnificent mansion and all this kind of crazy stuff. Uh oh, you guys found it. What are these things? Daco, if I could get you for like 2 seconds, there's this book that does not want to budge. I've been trying to pull on that darn thing for like the past 5 minutes. It's just not going anywhere.
Wait. I should probably go help you too.
All right.
Of course, Draven, you would be great help as well.
Wait, no, hold on. I think Coriander or Cumin, didn't you say something about not moving a book that shouldn't be moved?
The ones with large letters, yes, they told us wherever they are to keep them where they are.
Or
And
else
as
You
what?
much
mean
as
like
we
this
want to
one?
clean them, I can't move them.
The one in his hand.
Well, you can move them, but I can't move them.
Throw book at creature.
Why?
What? What
They don't
No.
get food.
No. Did
No, the creature is cooking food for us.
Yes, but
Why
I want
would
to
we
see what
want to?
happens.
wait a second. I know what these are.
Huh?
Daco.
You guys, you're the familiars.
Oh,
Similar. We are what you would call a homunculi.
Oh, you're like
disgusting.
the souped up familiar. Oh yeah. Well, we're dealing with some. I've only heard of these spells. I've never even seen them in action. This is
I once heard
this is like the
stories of men attempting to make these with chicken eggs. Disgusting.
But yeah, I'm. You all seem to have it all figured out in here. It smells wonderful. Thanks for being such gracious host. But I really want to get this book out of this spot. It's driving me crazy. I can't handle it anymore.
Just make sure we don't break anything. Masters wouldn't be happy about that. And that
Masters
makes
aren't here.
more
I
work
break
for us to
many
clean
things.
up.
Could you
yeah.
tell us more about your two masters, Vistandia and Frio?
Well, they created us.
Okay. Um, do you know where they are now? Are they still here in the mansion?
No, no. They the last time they were here, they said they were searching for something. And they spoke something in front of the portal and then left, and then the doors closed, and we haven't seen him until the old guys came in. But he kind of didn't want to listen to us. He was more focused on the books.
And I
So,
suppose you don't remember what he said to leave.
it was no, no, it was one word.
Ah, that narrows it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, is there any room in here that we shouldn't go into?
Oh yeah, that's probably smart. I would say if you go to the arboretum, watch out. There are kind of fairy dragons in there. They're kind of a little weird. Um, then also be on the lookout for an imp. We kind of lost him and we don't know where he is. Um, and then just make sure you're careful in the planetariums. All right. My masters loved that room. They went in there forever and we just couldn't find them anymore.
Where is
Okay,
book you
so
want? Go
What?
ahead.
no, you asked for the book. What book does you want to get out?
Oh yeah, there's that. It's this little. It's this one. What's it look like? It's this blue book right here with this strange engravings. I've been pulling at it for
It's
the
in the
past like
bottom
2 weeks.
leftmost corner of the wall of bookshelves in the back left corner.
Yeah, that
It
one
is
right there.
simple.
Yeah.
You must give very hard tug job, and the job will be done, and you get it out.
Make sure
All
to
right.
twist and jerk your back as you do it too.
The most
Many
efficient
good
way. You think
forms.
I don't know how?
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead and you got this. I sit back and
I'll
I
walk.
sit back and I watch him give it a good jerk.
I'll
You
walk over
you
to
pull the
him and
book.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna cast guidance on Daco as he's doing this. And I'll put my hand on your shoulder. You got this. Just
Of
remember,
course I do.
twist your back as you do it.
It's a jerking, twisting motion.
Yes, as hard and as fast as you can.
Yes.
So you pull the book. So as you do, you hear a clink, 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 clink,
Your book make funny noises, friend.
as the
Oh, no,
bookshelf
it's a locking mechanism or something. Yeah, you did it,
opens up.
Eureka! I have, I'm so happy for you. I could climb up on you and give you a kiss.
Do I have the book in my hand?
No, the book is stuck in the bookshelf.
I'm going to rip it off.
Oh,
Roll
no,
a
don't break
strength
it.
check
You
for
want
me.
book? I get you book.
No, pull it. I didn't say grab it and rip it out and break the whole
You
place.
also do have guidance.
Oh, is that advantage? Or
Is
that
guidance a D4?
D4.
D4. Oh, I rolled 2. Hold on. Disable. All right, which one popped up first? The 4. Okay, so that's a 10.
So you start pulling with all of your might, but it seems as though like the thickest glue of some kind is holding this together. And as you start pulling it, you see what's holding it starts to turn a little purple
Oh,
of
you
an
did it.
aura.
Yeah, let's keep that there. There might be a trap. And that's the finest of mage glue that there is. They put that stuff on everything when they can't figure it out with just only magic. But you did it. You opened it. Go on in. And I run between your legs. Is it dark?
Go
Uh, the
farther. I cannot
first
see.
the first room you walk into is quite dark.
Okay, so I'll cast the dancing lights cantrip.
You do see that at the bottom of the stairs, you do
If
see a
only I had
doorway,
a torch.
as well as what looks to be a hallway turned to your right, but it doesn't seem like there's much light down there.
Yeah, so I'll cast dancing lights in these these lanterns, four lanterns, kind of just dance around us and spot the various light sconces where there might where I imagine there might be lights and light up the pathway ahead of us. I said, "No worry, I'll light it up for us."
Title, do you want to bring cats or weird creatures before we go deeper?
No, um, and I look towards cumin and coriander. Is there anything else you can tell us while we venture on?
Um. Well, what else do you want to know?
Are there traps? Are there any other big creatures that? Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, actually, let me ask this way: does the imp put out traps that weren't already set before? And what other type of traps should we look
Well,
forward to?
I don't know much about traps, unfortunately, but I all I know is that sometimes we would have to mend the clothing of the Standia and Freyet. We obviously did the cooking and the cleaning. We dealt with the arbitorium, growing all of our crops. But besides that, I don't know much. Uh, yeah.
All right. Um. Well, could I have
We'll, we'll,
something
we'll
for?
cook in here if you ever need to come back and
If we
ask
need
us anything.
information, we could just take creature with us.
No, they have duties that they need attended
Yeah.
for. But do
We,
you have
we,
any potions or maybe some food that we could eat while we journey? Maybe some jerky or something to help.
I already
I
need
mean,
jerky bambook.
we'll prepare food here if you ever need to you know help yourself. You're more than welcome. We will make sure a running stew is ready for you.
All
Uh,
right.
you mentioned lamb. Yes, a
Yes,
lamb stew would be wonderful, maybe with some onions and carrots and potatoes. So if you
perfect.
have those available,
Of course, we will definitely ensure that there are carrots, celery, all the perfect spices. Not a lot, but just enough.
oh, oh, my dragon tummy is rumbling. Ooh, ooh.
All right. Well, if I guess that's all. I guess we'll carry on. Thank you for your help, and
Of course. Thank you so much.
sorry for the
Death
Thank
other.
you,
threats.
coriander. Thank you, cumin. We will.
Of course. Thank you so much.
And I'll follow title.
Down we go.
Oh,
Raven, stop moving yourself.
I only moved myself once.
I moved you and then you moved yourself back.
I did not.
I call lies. As you
Because I
guys
don't know
make your
where I
way
went.
down, you do see that the staircase leads down into this basement like conditions. You find yourself in a pretty bleak hallway as it's just stones everywhere. A door is right at the base of the stairs, and you see that it turns right into another hallway that leads to another door on that right hand side.
Well, Walden, you are directing us. You want right or straight? I guess from your perspective, back or forward. My God, he has gone silent. Are you
The
okay,
silence
Walden?
fell again.
You can go ahead
No,
and open that door right in front of you.
Kick.
Why do you always have to kick down doors? Open them gently.
More
Gently.
exciting.
you're taking the door.
When opening a door, what is more exciting? Kicking it open or just opening?
I would rather open it gently that it won't explode in our faces.
Why? What door explodes? This is ridiculous.
Well,
Roll a
this
strength
is a
check for
house
me.
made by a wizard. You don't know what wizards do with their doors. Treat them with kindness.
Thank you.
You don't want the doors to explode on your face.
18.
18. You easily kick the door. Splinters kind of pop off on the corners of the doorway. You lead into another hallway with a door on your right and a door at the end.
I can't see in here. It's too dark.
Yeah, there's no light.
Okay.
Water
Now
can
what?
walk like under your legs and stuff, so I can
Which
just
way
light up
you
the
want to
place.
go?
You're the head honcho right now there. So you go ahead and pick which door you want to get in.
Okay. Well, this one is closer.
You're gonna open the
Kick.
first door.
Slash
I was
kick.
waiting for
As
someone to
you-
stop me, but
As you open the door, you see a dark stone-walled room containing only a few objects. A 5-foot diameter circle of intricate runes covers the center of the floor. An empty wooden book stands at the opposite side of the door, as bronze braziers are at the 3 cardinal points of the circle. Whatever material they contained has long ago burned to cinders as dim light fills the room. But the room still smells of charcoal and sulfur. Standing in the center is a warty toad. And that is where we will take our break. We will take a break for about 10 or 15 minutes, everyone. So make sure make sure you go to the restroom. Make sure you go get something to eat. If you need to refill your drinks, that would be the perfect time to do so. I hope you guys have been enjoying so far.
and so just for the record, we will be returning at 9:10 or 9:15.
9:15. Let's say 15
Alright.
minutes. I think that's what we normally do, correct? 15-minute break?
You think I
Ish.
pay attention?
All right.
Let's-
Yes.
Well, I only know things.
Okay, I see.
I don't even know character names half the time.
Yeah, I've noticed.
All right, we are off.
Hello and welcome back to our Adventures on Tap Oops All DM stream. I am the DM tonight, Kyle. I wanted to give a quick shout out to our charity for our stream, the Roll, wait, not Roll Together Foundation. That's the wrong one. It is Child's Play. I apologize. Child's Play is a foundation that is a national one, but we actually work with the greater Orlando area, which supports two local hospitals where they try to gamify recovery. And all the proceeds for the charity, if you donate, go directly to them. And we will definitely be cheersing you if we see a donation of that tonight. We also want to give a shout out to our Brusaders. It is our Patreon that we have started in the recent year, primarily as a extra means of revenue for the chair for the main organization itself. Allows us to do bigger events, more ventures, things like this, where we can support the company itself a little bit better, as well as getting more opportunities for you guys to get invested in playing TTRPGs with the local community, playing local, drinking local, and supporting local causes at our core message. If there's anything else, oh yes, our next event is on June 7th at Copper Rocket, I believe, in Maitland, Florida. Never good with names, so that's why I'm like give you the head nods, guys. But where we left off was actually right where you guys walked, or actually didn't even walk into a room. You barged
I kick
into
a
a
door.
room and found
I find frog.
a warty toad ribbiting in the middle.
All right, so I'm walking in and going, what is Toad doing in the room?
Does it appear does it appear like it's stuck, that it can't move?
Should we check on Arcana? See if there's magic of. Oh, he's moving. He's out of circle.
Okay, so it's safe to go into the circle. It's not active or anything, so that's good.
Should we kill it?
No, 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 no. I think this might be, this. I don't think this is just the toad that we would normally see. Uh, can I do like an Arcana investigation check? Um,
Yeah, roll Arcana if you're trying to determine if it was like summoned or something,
Oh my god, I
or
wasn't muted.
if
I'm
you
sorry.
want to just do like a basic investigation.
yeah. So I want to see if there's like, hmm, yeah, if this is like a magical effect of some sort, or if it's just like magical in the sense that it's like when the frog turns into the prince is a frog and all that kind of magic.
Gotcha. Like a I'm not transmog. Transmog is
Polymorph.
modification.
Like I want to say polymorph,
Transmutation.
but
Like
I
a
wouldn't know what
polymorph.
that is.
Polymorph.
Yeah,
Okay.
but yeah,
All right.
but Walden, I don't think
Roll.
knows
Yeah, roll
specifically
Arcana.
that
I would
magic.
say for that.
And a 7.
Weldon, would you say anything about what you're doing to the rest of us?
I would like say like whoa, let me just like see if I can ascertain anything about this and make sure that it's I don't think it's just a toad, but it might just be a toad. But
I think
still,
you guys are looking too much into it. It just looks like a toad.
But a toad in a transmutation circle?
right?
Oh,
Yeah. It's all a bit questionable.
you caught them at the weird time. I don't know.
Hmm.
Uh,
Well,
Did you get
I
I
maybe
got
have
a
an idea
7.
too.
7? All right.
Yeah.
It looks like a toad, but it also kind of just looks weird. It's like out of place, right? It's just in a basement.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to use a spell slot already.
DM, I would
Huh?
like to use. I would like to cast a cantrip.
Of course. What would you like to cast?
I would like to use message
Okay.
and tell the toad. Can you understand what I'm saying?
Hold on. Inherently, with message, don't they understand what you're saying, no matter whether they understand your language or not?
I
You point.
think.
No, you're thinking of sending.
Yeah,
Oh,
Here's the
that's what I was
message. I
about
can
to say.
reply in a whisper. Yes.
The target and
So
only the target
yeah,
can reply
target
in
and
a
only
whisper.
the target. So I just go. Can you understand what I'm saying? To the toad.
Um,
Oh wait, I thought I
you
clicked
were
that
okay.
and it didn't. It didn't. There we go. That's what
Hmm?
I need to do.
Oh, I see. Gotcha. You speak that very quietly. Everyone else, you guys hear, just the constant ribbits. Uh, you hear back, yes, I do, as it rushes at you and transforms into a little imp-like creature. Does a 30-20 hit?
My armor class? Yes.
Yes. All right. Then you take. Oh, why is your stuff? Oh, I'll have to do that again. You end up taking 2 points of piercing damage as it transforms. Its like webbed foot turns into little claws that strike out at you. I need.
I told you we should kill it.
I don't think you said that at all.
I said we should kill it, and everyone said no. We talked to fucking toad. Sorry.
Okay. You said I take 2 damage and then what, Kyle?
You take 2 damage, and then we're gonna roll for initiative.
Okay.
For some reason, it grabbed 2. Oh, I see what happened. Okay. Turn. Why is it adding 2? There we go. Okay, I fixed it. 6.5. Daco got 9. Draven, you got.
17 for initiative.
I was about to say
Don't forget to
muted.
click your little guy.
Yes. Walden, what'd you get? 5.
I'm rolling on D&D Beyond.
Even if you click on your guy, it should. If you have the
I
extension,
do not
it should
have it.
say.
No, I don't.
Well,
No.
all right, and let me roll for him. Oh, not horrible. So our initiative is going to go Title, Draven, this imp-like creature, Daco, Shapaster, and then Walden.
Okay.
Chicago.
That's what I was thinking.
Shoot. Is there any water around?
Not really.
Use the
Okay.
tears of our enemies.
It's not crying yet. Oh God, what can I do? Chose the wrong freaking thing. I'm gonna just do an unarmed strike. I think that's the only thing I can do.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
Hold on, aren't you a bard?
I am a bard. Yeah, yeah. But I do have something. Yeah, I'm just gonna be an unarmed strike, so I'm just going to use my fists and see what happens.
All right. You can roll to hit.
All right. Oops, I choose the wrong one, I think. Think. Oh no, 16?
16 does hit.
Woo! All right, let's see. Let's see what I roll. Oh, wait a second. I think that's the wrong thing to roll. Um, what is it for rolling for
It should
I
on a
believe
straight?
it should be a D4 or it is just a strength, whatever your strength modifier is, I believe.
Oh, okay.
is the new unarmed strike.
Oh, that's why. Because I clicked on the damage and it's like 1. And I'm like, that doesn't seem right.
Yeah.
So I'll just roll a d4 then. D4. Ooh, a 3.
All right. So you would give, I was about to say take 3 points. Give 3 points of damage as, are you just like punching at this? Kicking it?
Yeah, so Title has like one huge like sapphire ring on
Mhm.
like her middle finger on her right hand, and so she kind of uses it, and yeah, basically kind of like a bronze knuckle to like hit it
Mhm.
across the face.
Uh, just at the right angle, it cuts part of the cheek as it turns to you.
Use your words, and then
Just because you don't understand it doesn't mean that we're words.
there, enunciation, perfect. Dang it. Can a cantrip be a bonus action, or that's just an action?
If it specifies.
If it doesn't specify.
If it doesn't specify, it would be an action.
Dang it. Okay. So then, I don't think I have a bonus action. Um, yeah, I think that will be it. And then for movement, I'm just gonna stay where I am. I'm just gonna just stay right in the face of this imp.
Uh, Facing off against this tiny little fiend, uh, we are going to move to Draven up next.
Who's okay. I'll just yell at Shafoster. Hurry, spread your legs. I just need a clean shot onto him, and I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
Okay.
Try to hit the creature.
All right.
That is a natural 20 for a 26 to hit.
Yes, that definitely hits.
So he takes. I don't want to do that.
And this was what spell?
Firebolt.
Okay.
13 points of fire damage.
Okay. You see as you hit the fire on this creature, it absorbs. And the wound that Tidal just had heals.
Oh, that's not good. Well, good luck, everybody else. And I'm gonna walk around the corner. And that's it for my turn.
I live in fire. It is my life.
I just feel like this plan hasn't been thought out very well.
Water! We need water!
Quick, everyone piss!
It is going to strike out against you, Tidal, since you struck out against it. Does a 11 hit?
An 11? No, it does not hit.
So it tries to slash at you. You notice on the ends of its claws appears to be like a red purple ichor of some kind. As it tries to slash out, you're able to quickly jump back, hiding yourself away as this thing's just
Oh, darling, you need to get to look at your nails.
chaotic completely. Daco, you are up. Shaposter, you're going to be up next.
Okay, so I have a range of 60 feet for that. So I'm going to immediately go. Be protected by the broken oaths! And fire a shield of faith over Walden.
Mm.
So you have a +2 to your AC, sir. And then with my other hand,
What?
oops, sorry. Did I post that? Cool, look at that. I just didn't think this out very well either. So now I only have a bonus action because I'm dumb. And so, oh, I can cast that as a bonus action. Okay.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's my bonus action. And so as my primary action, I'm just gonna smack at the guy with my Morning Star.
All right. So you cast that shield of faith around him.
That is a 22 to hit.
Easily, yes.
And then click to roll damage. Click and drag to roll the dice. Nothing happened. All right, so that is 10 piercing damage. Plus he is sapped, which
Which
means
is
if I hit him with a Morning Star, he has disadvantage on his next attack roll before the start of my next turn.
okay.
So
How would you like to do this?
I'm just gonna go. May the broken oaths protect you. Also, screw you, Toad, and just smash the head in.
I'll break your. As its head gets squashed in and it gets plastered into the ground. As it does that, you see that it starts to like turn into dust and cinder as it goes back into the three different braziers here before disappearing completely.
I think we found the little imp fella. Well, we did.
Well,
Well,
Whatever was
and
left
I
of it.
think we send it back wherever it came from.
Yeah, the brazier.
And who
Uh-huh.
would have thought that fire would help it? I mean, that's crazy.
it's completely insane. Is anything different in the room now? Like, is
Uh,
the rooms lit up or anything?
The smell of cinder and charcoal and sulfur is almost everywhere. You notice that the cinders of the braziers seem to be a little bit more. They were like light yellow before. Now they're almost like orange, as
Okay.
though something has just stoked them a little bit.
Do we see any difference with the engravings on the floor?
No, it looks like roll. Anyone who wants to investigate the runes, roll an Arcana or investigation check for me.
I get another
That's
natural 20 for 24 for Arcana.
Oh my
Perfect.
gosh, nice. I got a 17, so we'll just
If
use
you
crit.
got above a 13, you would know that this is a basic summoning circle. If you got above an 18, you would know that the braziers here are almost like a lock, an arcane lock on the summoned creature. So they're summoned here and then they're tied into this room.
Did you say that this
And it's
thing-
missing a book.
It looks like the stand over here is where a book could be like placed and read from. Almost not an altar, but like a
plinth?
thinking like English class. Yeah, like a plinth
Oh, it's a lectern.
lectern. There we go.
Have we seen anything like that?
You have book with big
When
letters,
I
huh?
Yes, a book.
Also, I
will
could go
also
rip that other
say-
book off the wall.
I set the iBook on there. Or if I saw any kind of book in my investigation.
I mean, you put a book down on a lectern.
Okay. I set the I on there.
You notice? Do you try to open up the iBook?
I set it on there first.
Okay.
And does anything happen?
Nothing really.
Yeah. Then I open it.
Every page has the letter I on it in like 92 font size.
It's just a letter
Like,
I.
This
Yeah,
is a
it
dumb
just keep
book.
I.
Did you already open that book before you put it on the stand there? Was it always just I?
Was there always eyes in there?
Did
I
you
don't know,
open it
open
beforehand?
Yeah, I was reading it.
Oh yeah, it was always eyes.
I
Yeah, I was
think
thinking
they're-
maybe it might change or activate or something.
I think they're right.
This
There
looks
had
like
a
it's the iBook.
spoiler.
I think they're pretty self-absorbed. They wrote a book all about themselves, and they just said the same thing the whole
What a
time.
bunch of
I, I, I,
jokes.
The worst
There's
stunner.
nothing else in this room. There's just three torches and a plinth. Lectern,
I would
whatever.
like to find a book that summons this thing here.
How will you
Yeah,
summon something that is dead?
it comes from another. Get this. I know this is gonna be hard. It comes from another dimension. Not just this one. There's even more dimensions than this other one.
Right, well, not that hard to understand since we are in another dimension. So,
Right.
Well, this one probably came from the hells.
reasonable assumption.
It kind of ate the fire that I threw at it, so that's kind of what gave me the idea that yeah, it probably came from hell, and those creatures like fire, and I kind of threw something that it liked. So
Well, real
who
quick,
would have thought?
David. Uh, is that kind of your thing? Is fire like your thing?
I I hate to be on the nose, but that I am a tiefling.
Well, right, but people go against conventions all the time. So I just
Nope,
want to
I
check. But your whole thing is just shooting fire.
well, that's not my whole thing. I mean, I can heal you, but
Yes, well, you are a
my
cleric,
damage,
so of course.
my damage is mostly fire,
Okay,
Healing
which
fire.
I like using.
okay. I just want to make sure. So something like this happens again, you don't attack, maybe.
Well, if it's an imp, I won't use fire. I just use
Yes, hit it with stick or something.
something else.
All right. Do we want to go to this door now since this other room has nothing, or do we want to go back
Yeah.
to the other one?
Go ahead, kick that one in there.
Boom.
Nothing will happen.
Boom. All right. As you open up that room, you find that the smell of alcohol and brine permeates. Glass vessels, large and small, stand in rows on the floor and tables, ranging from 1 foot to 6 feet tall. Inside each vessel appears to be the body of different creatures floating in clear, viscous liquid. One 4 foot tall container is missing its lid and has
Your mic is doing that thing where it doesn't pick up what you said.
oh. Uh,
We,
uh, did you hear all of that or none of that?
we
I
lost you
didn't
at
hear
had.
the last part.
4
Yeah,
foot.
Oh, the one in the corner here appears to not have anything in
An empty 4
After
foot.
that, I don't think I believe you. There's a creature in it.
it. Oh no, that one has stuff in it. I'm
You're just
putting
placing them.
I put them in the wrong spots initially. That was on me.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you know that. Perhaps that was
So-
the imp.
All of these are in containers here.
Hold on. I smell alcohol in here. Where's the booze?
Oh no, I don't think you
This is
want
like
to be drinking that.
isopropyl alcohol.
We can still try.
No, don't.
I'm here
I mean,
for
you might
fun
get
time, not long time.
You might get a pickled hand.
Are these
Or
for
stomach.
eating, do we think?
No.
Yes, they're all like glass. Some are very small, like maybe a foot tall. Some are like 3 foot tall. The largest one is this one right here.
Okay.
Except for a 6 foot tall one over here, and that one has the lid off of it on the ground next to it.
Okay, so
Boy,
there's
what
the
two
else
empty
think
or
that
one
here?
empty.
Do you guys think whatever it was in that is still here?
I think I smashed its face in.
No, no. I think the imp was a little bit smaller than 6 foot tall.
You do notice that there are 4 severed hands. There is a giant fire beetle, a pseudo dragon, a myconoid sprout, and a flump.
I'm going to be honest with you. There's something in me that I don't recognize. It might be from a previous life, but it makes me want to eat all of it. I don't understand.
What private? I'm not even going to ask. Could could I use shape of water to kind of maybe take a sample from the 6 foot one
The one
and
that's
to
opened.
yeah, to kind of maybe ascertain what creature was in it. So like maybe because of like my life in the sea, I kind of know like maybe the smell or like some like an attribute of aquatic creatures that maybe I
Okay.
can make it out.
In the
I
same
don't know.
motion, can I take a sip of it and see if I recognize the taste of whatever?
I would say with the shape water, you can either roll an Arcana
Okay.
or a survival.
Guidance.
Oh,
With the
thank you.
sip of it, are you actually drinking it?
No, I was just making joke.
You can. It's open.
All right, fine. I want to know
Okay.
what's happening. I want to see if I can discern what animal or what creature was in this.
Okay.
It was on a 19 and then it
Oh, last
flipped.
second.
And then well, how much is guidance?
D4.
D4.
D4. Actually, could I inspire myself?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so I will re-roll that. Eh?
We also have chance
Uh,
points for all of those that are watching. You can give inspiration or disadvantage if you think they're
please,
going too quick.
please more advantages. Okay, and then I'll add guidance. Okay, not too bad. So a 16 for Arcana check.
16. All right.
Mhm.
You know, you are able to learn that the creature that was in this has the ability to. I want to get the name of the ability right. To shape change.
Oh, that's not good. Um, so this creature can shape change, apparently. Um, that's not good to know. Because so can it shape change into other humanoids or just more like creatures in general?
I would say with your role, you can't discern the difference.
Dang it. So I know it can shape change, but I don't know if it can change into one of us or into another creature. So that's not good.
Well,
Um,
what would you like me
so
to roll?
A Constitution saving throw.
17. What do I learn?
You learn that this is a high proof alcohol, purely like 99% isopropyl alcohol.
We hit the mother-in-law, gents and
You're
ladies.
slurring your words a little bit.
This is the really good stuff.
oh, do we have anyone that knows lesser restoration?
My uncle would make things like this.
No, but I think you'll be fine
Yeah,
eventually.
but if
Do
I had
you-
to guess, it'd probably be the paladin.
Do you think I
Oh,
should not be in this state? I am having a great time.
I
You're
mean,
not. You're not drunk. It's definitely hitting you. It's very like, oh, there's a
Should,
burn.
should I heal me?
I mean, you have been in a state, but not in the state as. Never mind.
What?
I'm just going to shape. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the water. It's now kind of like in this really like pretty, like water globe, and I just kind of maneuver it over his head, and then I glance at everybody else to give me the okay, and
You
then
just
I
look at
just
Raven. He's just nodding his head.
drop it with a little flick.
That was rude.
So is your whole being.
That is also rude. You know, you just need to ask if you don't want me to do things. And I'm going to cast Lay on Hands on myself and
Okay.
use Purify Poison and use up all of the 5 hit point pool and heal me of the poison condition, which I assume
You
would
weren't
get rid of.
poisoned.
Well, no, alcohol is a poison, is it not?
Well, I mean, you succeeded on the save against it. It's just like you were expecting like fireball, and you just got hit with high proof moonshine. So like it
Okay,
took you
so
a second to like kind of deal with that.
okay, but I'm good then. I'm not.
Yeah, you don't have to do
drunk.
the
Okay.
The slur was more like the oh my god, like this was not what I was expecting.
Listen, if you wish me to take things a bit more seriously, we can. But we're in a situation we can't control. We might as well have some fun while we're here.
I would rather not die
Why are you trying
in
to help
a
me learn numbers?
What?
I would rather not die in a
Fun?
magical mansion.
Well, we will not die if we stay with each other. We are a team. We work as team. We survive as team.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We do need a countdown system though for you. Before you barge into stuff, you're
I
going
gave
to
a
know
lot of time between saying I was going to kick the door and then kicking the door. There was a
that that was
solid
1 millisecond.
5 seconds of silence.
No, there
No,
was.
the
Mm-mm.
first couple were quick, but this last one was. I was like, I'm going to kick the door open, and then I waited. Everyone stared, and then I said, "Kick," and I kick. It's on you for not reacting.
As you guys are
What?
having this conversation, you notice Walden walked away.
Oh no, we lose the little
Walden.
man.
Walden.
Oh
Where
no, he
did he
closed
go?
this door. Is it
Okay,
locked?
I'll do.
No.
I just go find
Why did
Walden.
you go in here? No.
Hey, where do you go?
You found him.
Why you leave?
I'm gonna try and mage hand this door open. How's it?
Very
You know,
good
you're having a
kick.
conversation. There's so much to explore. You know, I just can't help myself. I don't want to, talk about, hands and drinking pickled hand juice and all that nasty gnarly
I
stuff.
mean, unless it was a 6-foot hand, it was probably a whole body in there.
Did
The
you
door
listen?
This looks
effortlessly
absolutely
opens.
terrifying in here.
Walking in, you immediately astringent chemicals fill your nose, your nostrils. Long wooden tables stretch across the room as multitudes of vials, beakers, and Erlenmeyer flasks hold various different liquids and powders all around the tables. There are books between the glassware and the different chemicals, as well as oldened, yellowed paper charts and blackboards full of complex arcana covering the walls.
Oh yeah, this.
Look for books with letters.
It definitely
I'm
smells
just-
like me after I haven't had a shower in a couple days.
Why are
It's
you
not
yelling
good in
from a
here.
hallway?
Because I can
You muted.
I can actually smell it from all the way out here, and I can be honest, it's not
Because
good.
Such a terrible roll.
Oh, we're checking for magical things. Okay, I help.
Hey, don't worry, you got this. Guidance.
16.
16 for
Arcana.
Arcana.
I saw
Oh, nice.
Walden was trying to discern magical things. I was like, oh,
I
I
got
helped.
third. That helps.
All right. Walden
13.
also got a 9. It seems
13 with guidance.
13. Okay.
So a little better.
Both of you are able to discover that the main arcana on the blackboard appears to be a transmutation circle of turning various different materials into gold. Judging by the numerous scorch marks and acid burns, that this lab has had many failed experiments. You also are able to find against one of the beakers a smaller book that has the letter B against its spine.
Large letter B.
Covers the entire spine. Yep.
And then I open it up, and does it have B on the
B
pages
B B
inside
B
of it?
B B B B B B B B B B B B.
All right,
Maybe
I
it
know.
is a
We're on to
code.
something. It's a puzzle. I know it.
So we
Oh,
got
you think?
Did you
You
roll
think maybe-
Arcana? You rolled Arcana.
Hold on. So if the word to get us in was scepter,
4 clay figures can be found at the far table, in various stages right down here. Both of you are able to discern that these are failed homunculi experiments.
they're making more of these gross things.
And there's a 6-foot one that can shapeshift. That's still
It's
here.
probably those two creatures we saw before that were merged into one body. There's something wrong with them. Why would they make us food? They tried to poison us, I bet.
I think they're fine. They're not 6 foot.
No, but what if they
Oh,
shift to six?
cumin and coriander? No, I think they're okay.
How tall would they be if they stood on each other's shoulders?
Not that tall.
They would need like a trench coat though.
Hey,
They
I'm
would
not
need.
judging their means.
Probably a third homunculi, if we're being honest.
I was about to say they need to at least one or two more.
I don't know. Who knows? Better to
Hmm,
be
I'm
cautious
thinking,
than not
uh,
expect it,
maybe
you know?
Chris,
So BI or IB. So what is like
Yeah.
scepter? Big
Does it-
scepter.
We're missing the G. That's it. You're right.
Wow.
You're right on it.
Maybe not. Keep it in thoughts though.
is there anything else you guys would like to do in this room?
Anything under the tables?
Just can roll investigations.
Oh, I'll
Perception if you're just
investigate.
generally looking, investigation if you're looking for something specific.
I'll help somebody.
Oh,
Somebody
I'll
that
make
19.
a general perception first.
I'm using guidance on myself.
How dare you?
21 for perception.
Dang.
Okay.
I'm not even
I
gonna
don't
roll.
notice much of anything.
Would investigation yield a different result possibly?
Well, he said
If you're looking for something more specific, I would say
Okay.
investigation. If you're just generally like trying to
anything
get
that's out of the
day of
ordinary.
everything, yeah.
All right, then I'll do investigation and I want to look a little bit more into some of these vials.
I'm just going to guard the door to make
Alright.
sure that nothing sneaks up
Sneaks up on
behind
you guys.
us. And I'll do a perception just out the door to just to see.
Okay.
Uh, 15.
So out the doorway, you don't really notice much. You do notice from the stairs what looks like shadows, like peeking in and moving away, peeking in, moving away. Every so few.
Interesting.
Tell Draven
Um,
to keep a lookout too if he's gonna stay out
Oh
there.
God! Get off of me! I can't.
Who
I can't
rolled
move.
perceptions
I
in the
did.
room? In the
Draven
room.
did.
Sorry, I'll
I
go
did.
down to the hallway a little bit more.
So Draven rolled perception.
Mhm.
Shaposter and Dako.
Yes.
All right. The three of you guys notice that a bunch of these materials could probably be useful if sold. That that reagents and such can drive a good market price.
Does
Who
anyone
got
have
the
any
highest
facts
out of the
handy?
three of you for perception?
I
What'd you
think
say?
it was Draven rather.
I got a 21 for perception.
21. Draven, you
21.
think you could get 50 gold pieces if you sold everything?
Oh, I'll take everything and shove it in my pockets.
Does anyone
Walden,
have like a
sack.
large sack that we could use? Would be very convenient.
Walden,
You know
you
what?
find 2 vials of a red viscous liquid inside that you determine to be potions of healing.
Oh,
So you find 2 of them.
Oh, okay.
That was Walden, not you.
Did I find anything interesting under the tables?
More reagents. A lot of scorch marks.
yeah.
Whoever worked here was a bad alchemist, I got to say. They are messing up this whole place.
I wonder if they were fellow Dragonborn. Maybe they were sneezing a lot when they were in here.
I feel like that's a particularly you problem. I got to be honest here, bud.
Well, that's a possibility.
I also we might be watched. There's some things around the corner. that I kind of see.
Finally, something else to kill. Hold on, let me
Not
go.
yeah. Oh God, I
I
should
can't
not have
see.
said. Should not have said anything.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait for my lights there.
Don't worry about it. I'll cast light
On yourself or on your Morning Star or something.
on my shield, so that it's like in front of me as I walk.
So a full beam of a flashlight.
Yes, but like massive, like one of those flashlights that lights up the night
The
sky.
super, yeah, I was about to say the super flashlights that they
Can
have.
you dim that?
10,000.
Just don't look at it. Your eyes are too weak. They cannot handle the magnificence.
Says the one who can't see in the dark.
I can now, can't I?
Oh, God.
well, technically it's not dark because it's light, but yeah.
Exactly.
You title learn that inside thoughts sometimes need to stay on the inside.
Title, you're sputtering.
You hear a little spat.
You're gurgling a little.
It's like a rapids. Like
Take a deep breath.
And as I take a deep breath, you hear like a whirlpool, like like the sound of a whirlpool going. That's like her trying to get to her zen.
Where did you see these peoples?
As she's breathing deeply. Around the corner, I saw some shadows.
Which corner, left or right?
DM, which corner was
up
it?
the staircase.
It was up the staircase.
Okay, I go kill.
Okay, have fun.
You
well, I think we exhausted this place, so we can head back up.
Okay.
you turn the corner, and you see two of the cats are kind of like, yeah.
The cats are just
And I
following us
shout
around.
back down. Tidal, it's the cats. You want me to kill them?
No, do not kill. And then I kind of shove him out the way a little bit, and I go, "Oh, hello, my darlings, hello." And I reach out my hands to see if they'll sniff them.
Astar, be careful. The
They
cats
come
are
up
back.
towards you, and they kind of like lick at
Oh,
the
I
water
will.
that makes you up, and they're like trying to like get a little bit
Oh, from the tank?
of moisture. Yeah.
Oh, the moisture. Oh, okay. I'm like, oh, are you thirsty? I take that as a yes. Okay,
Send them
so
to the kitchen where those other things can feed them. It's not our problem.
actually, could you do you know what other types of water are? Not the ones with the jars, but is there any other place with water?
Yo, we getting drunk with the cats?
You get drunk.
And
Can
the cats run out of the room, and they
Mhm.
run all the way to the end of the hallway at the far right side.
At the far right. Okay.
And you notice that doorway is also slightly open, and they run out of that doorway.
Oh, okay.
You think that's where the drinks are? I mentioned getting drunk and they ran right for it.
I kind of call after them. Is that also where your tall friend is? No response.
They may be
You're
dead.
talking
We
to-
must rescue the cat.
Can we see? Can I see the cat?
The door is like very slightly cracked open, just enough for them to kind of sneak through.
Slither through. Okay.
Yeah.
So we.
You
they're out
guys
of
can
sight right
kind
now.
of see through, but you'd have to fully open the door to see.
Okay.
Can I stealthily
Mhm.
try to open the door? And I look at Daco and I'm like, hold.
Okay, you find them first. Point them out. I kill them.
Oh, right.
Alright.
I just quietly open the door to see what's inside.
Yeah,
So
as I
as
get,
you Mhm.
go ahead. As I get next to the kitchen, can I smell stew cooking?
100%. It looks like they're roasting the lamb right now, before they add it to the stew.
I just kind of stand there and look in and go.
You see one of them is stirring the pot while the other one is sitting at like a stove top and is searing the lamb shanks.
Oh, that looks really good. That looks
Oh,
really good.
it
Whoa.
will be wonderful. It does need some more time before it is ready.
Okay. Okay.
If we will call for you when the food is ready.
Oh, wonderful.
Of course.
Well
Uh,
then, this is gonna be delicious.
Searching out the door, you start to see as it opens up. The first thing you notice is it looks as though this leads almost outside a bit, as the far end of this area uh, goes to pretty much nothingness, a semicircular patio. The purple miasma of the arcane energy floats off in the distance. You do notice the light in this area is abnormally bright, but it's not hot. It's just bright. Um, are you continuing to fully open up the door?
Yes, and I'm gonna stealthily
Hmm?
go in.
Roll your stealth check for me.
Hastar,
Okay.
wait, she is being sneaky.
It
I
is
think the
in
Woo!
her
light is
nature.
shining on her.
A
Oh,
24.
as you stealthily open the door, you see that this appears to be the arboretum. Uh, Flowers and shrubs, a vegetable garden cover the area as there appears to be two glowing globes hanging above the plants, providing this very intense light. You do see in the corner, it for a second, you think you see something that's orange that has wings before it turns invisible.
Oh, that's a fairy dragon. I remember that was what cumin and coriander were talking about. Right.
With a
Oh,
stealth roll that good, can we assume that she becomes Secret Life of Alex Mack and just turns into a puddle and cannot be detected?
She, to your knowledge, nothing really is reacting in the room. Uh, I would say with that roll, you would notice that it seemed as though the orange winged creature wasn't reacting to you. You see that right below it are two cats, and right below that is a faucet, a little water spout.
I just creep over to where the cats are and I just kind of like pat their heads and I say, "Thank you so much for your help."
And they both just like kind of like lean up against you for a
Oh,
second.
oh, you both are so cute. Thank you. Um,
Sorry, I moved your character over just so that the stream could see the room.
Oh
oh
yeah.
yeah, you're good. Okay, so there's a faucet there. Okay, so I quietly motion everybody to come through the door and I tell them in a whisper, so remember what cumin and coriander said about the arbitrarium? There are fairy dragons. I think I just caught sight of one that just went invisible, so we just need to be careful.
Oh,
Do I
well.
need to sneak?
Well,
And
I'm a
not
I'm a
anymore.
dragon too. I'm a dragon too. So if we need to talk to them, I will be happy to talk to them.
Um, that's true. I'm wondering, you speak Draconic?
Why, of course.
Do you speak any other language?
I speak Goblin.
I speak the language of the common people, and I speak Draconic.
Okay. Draconic might help. Let's just keep going and see what else we can find. Maybe we can find another book with another another big letter because I feel it's going to spell out a word, but I don't know for sure what it is.
Are you all entering the room?
I would be, yeah.
He's three of us
Scribe.
there.
Hmm?
Scribe. Okay, I tried.
Why are you yelling out scribe?
Well, because it has a B and an I.
Oh,
Just
I
seeing if
mean,
anything's happened. No one else is trying anything.
that's not the best guess, but
The
Oh,
biggest
yeah.
thing that you see are the drift globes that are floating above. They're almost hanging as though they're hanging lamps up above. That's what
Mhm.
this and the other one's right here.
Where is this creature you speak of?
It was in the corner. Um, it went by really fast, but I know that it was orange and it had wings. And it went invisible. And usually, from my understanding of fairy folk, they can do that. Um,
Well,
so
hello, hello. Oh, little fairy dragons. Oh, wherever you are, I am a dragonborn as well. We will.
Shophoster. Roll a d6 plus or minus one. It is your choice.
What an odd thing.
Let's be optimistic and do +1.
Okay.
3.
3, that's with your plus one.
That's with the +1.
Okay, forward or backwards?
Backwards.
Okay. As he starts speaking, you all see behind him a blue dragonborn of the same size and shape, mimicking Shapasser, everything that he's doing. But completely, so wherever Shapasser turns, it turns opposite. So he can't see it, you guys can.
oh,
Astar, you have brother.
What?
hello.
What? What?
As I turn around, it's probably trying to turn
Yeah.
around behind me, yes.
It's like standing at his back. Just
Does
like,
this seem dangerous? Should I kill it?
I don't know if we can. Shaposter, it's copying your movements, and
Hold on.
when you do, it does the opposite.
I want to try
Wait.
something, and I'm gonna punch Foster in the face.
Wait,
okay.
it's mimicking? Can we choreograph a dance together?
I mean, I'm sure you can.
Walden, dear, can you come in here and check something for us, please?
Yeah, right behind you. Oh, uh, we added a new party member.
No, I have a suspicion that it's probably one of our fairy dragon friends, but then also too, the core decided to punch our friend here in the face.
Let's
Um,
Which
roll for
one?
that, please.
Which one did he? Who's he punching?
the real one.
That's a 9.
Shapasser, I do not believe a 9 hits, correct?
Nope. I duck out of the way and I say,
Daco, what was that for?
I wanted to see if it would hurt the other one.
I do not
What?
think it works that way.
Well, we don't
Wait.
know till we try.
Shapasta, are you still dancing?
Well, is it dancing as well?
Yes.
Is it dancing as well? It's dancing as well. Yeah, it seems like you got yourselves a mirror image of yourself right there. You just hit the whip.
Fey creature of some kind, do you have book for us?
I think it's doing something called the Whippin' Nene. Um, it's something from my world that I've seen before.
must be a bard thing. I don't get out much.
I
Yeah.
have whip. Should I use whip?
No, 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 no.
What am I doing here? Honestly.
Um, I come closer to it and I say, are you a little fairy dragon? Is that a yes or a no? Are you only just copying? Are you playing the
Astar, talk
game?
to it in dragon. It might understand.
Do you want to talk to it in Draconic?
I greet it in Draconic.
You seem to be enjoying yourself. Can you speak with us?
It poofs into fairy dust.
That was comprehensive.
I knew it was a fairy.
I'm gonna land in the
Okay.
faucet and just start drinking.
Very, very curious.
Can I make a history check to see if I know much about fairies? Maybe in my travels, as I get like singing about fairies.
I would say either history or nature.
Okay. We'll do. Well, no, I still get both. Let's do nature.
Right?
Okay. Woo! A 19. I've
19.
never rolled this well.
You would know that a lot of the spells of fairies and fairy dragons and that sort of fey creature is very like transmutation or illusionary in nature,
Mm.
very bardic almost. It's added effects to everything else. From your conversation also with cumin and coriander, you know that these dragons in particular are very mischievous. So these aren't really trying to be, you know, threats. More
Mhm.
so, they're just searching for fun.
So what I'll do is I'll take out, what instrument do I have in my inventory? What did I say? I'm gonna take out my instrument. I think I said I got a lyre. No, I think I said, yeah, I think I said a lyre.
You ain't a truther.
Um, and it's on my waist. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start playing it and kind of start skipping and dancing. And while I'm playing it, trying to ask the fairies a question, trying to ask like where the book is.
Okay. Roll a performance check.
Okay.
I'll say with advantage,
Woohoo. Okay, so first
Guidance.
roll.
and
Oh,
you'll have guidance.
dirty 20, and then I'll roll again
Plus a D4.
plus the d4. Definitely take that 20. Plus the 4. 22.
All right. Uh, as you start dancing, you see that blue dragonborn of Shapaster pretty much reappear and start dancing along as well. But you
Hmm.
also feel a pressure on the back of your neck, there, like your shoulders and your neck, as though something just landed there, and you hear in your ear, "There's no books here. Are you looking for the library? That's at the other end of the hallway, silly."
Oh no, not the library, dear. We're talking about there's these big books, and they have the only one letter on them. And when you open it, sometimes it'll just have like that one letter on those pages that keeps repeating over and over again. Have you seen one around here in this garden?
No books here. This is for a garden. This is for the vegetables and the fruits and the herbs and everything. But the big man, can he stay away, please?
You have problem with me, Fetty? As I get up from under the faucet, just water all over me.
You feel that pressure jump off of you.
Oh wait, don't go. Oh, oh.
Don't start none if you don't want none.
Um. Okay, so then what I'll do is to kind of get it back to look at me. I do Shape of Water again. This time I make it look like the Blue Dragonborn. So now there's like
Oh,
another.
the blue dragonborn was still skipping and dancing along.
Oh, he's still skipping. Oh,
Yeah.
so So then
The
what I will
you didn't see anything, but it landed on your back
gotcha. Okay,
and
and then
was
I just
speaking
felt
to
the
you in
weight.
your ear. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so then yeah, what I'll do is I'll take some of like the water, like some water droplets, and put them towards the light to make them look like dancing lights while I still perform and still asking, what are you talking about the is
That is
there a
the
bigger
dance of my
guy?
people. Do not do that.
Is there a bigger guy, like a 6 foot type of person around here anywhere?
No, but I'd watch where you sit.
Watch where we sit. What do you mean? What does he shapeshift into, if you don't mind me asking?
You
Uh,
hear something, and then you smell ginger in the air.
I feel like this is getting nowhere.
What's it?
We are
Could
dancing.
it just
Are you
toot on
learning
you?
anything?
did it poop on me?
It just ginger tooted.
Did it poop
It
on
fairy
me?
dusted.
If
It
it.
fairy dusted. It pixie dusted us.
Okay. Well, at least it smells
Son
like
of a
gin.
biscuit.
Do I kill
At
it
least
now? I
least it
Ray,
very
smells.
much want
I've
to kill
been
this thing.
pixie dusted.
At
These
least it
fairies
smells
are
like
always
ginger.
a problem.
You say that as soon as you do, it smells like a Pillsbury Doughboy.
I don't even understand this reference. I'm leaving.
Okay. If you can show us where the exit is, like, is there any other rooms that we can go to while I'm still dancing and playing?
The image starts dancing towards the doorway, and it just gets blocked. It's like it can't move past.
Oh, okay. Thank you, my darling. I'll keep on. I'll gesture towards everyone else. I'll keep on playing with them while you guys go investigate, and then I just keep on
Victor!
playing. At this point in time, I'm not even saying anything. I'm moving. I'm playing with my friends.
All right. So what have we discovered here at this place so far? That
Fairies are dumb, that's what we discover.
there's nothing that there doesn't seem anything is going bad besides the imp. That's the only thing that's attacked us. Everything else is just
Weird.
friendly.
Oddly
You open
disturbing.
that doorway.
Oh yeah, I'm in.
Yep. Oh. Walking into that room, you see large windows looking out into the arboretum.
God
Can
damn,
never
I
say
can
that.
still see them.
You do see the 3 planted beds with different vegetation. Inside this room, there's a crystal chandelier that hangs above a table made of dark wood. 6
Raven, you think that's
matching
worth
wooden
something?
chairs with scarlet cushions surround the table, and a 7th chair sits in the corner.
Raven, you think that that hangy thing is worth money?
I mean, I'm sure it is, but
Oh, you were
where
rattling
the
off
heck are you
figures
gonna?
earlier.
What are you gonna drag that thing everywhere you go?
We should.
Why not?
Along the wall, you also see the process from grapevine, to the making and bottling of wine.
I heard it
Ooh.
through the grapevine.
It's not like you can put that thing in a sack that has like near infinite space to it, like a pocket dimension, if you will. It's not like we have one of those that you can shove the chandelier
We are
into.
in a pocket dimension, are we not?
You'd just be, well, technically, yes, but you'd just be like carrying that thing around with you everywhere you go. It wouldn't be very good. Also, I don't know if you guys have noticed, this place used to be a vineyard of some kind. At least they have pictures of it.
I mean, I don't think they have the space required for a mass production vineyard.
Well, I'm sure when it was in the actual world and not just floating around wherever the heck we are,
Oh,
I'm sure it's had enough, land. And
oh, so you're saying this was like some rich guy's mansion? He's like, I got all rich from selling wine. I'm going to get away from everything and suddenly transport his entire mansion into another dimension.
that's what I would do if I was rich. Would you not?
Maybe. I don't
mean,
know.
you're
I
talking
haven't
about the
thought of that.
mobile home.
I honestly
a
have
great-
only thought of revenge for years. I don't think about any other things.
Did you have a therapist that you talked to?
I don't know what that is. I talked to my uncle for a long time. He teach me everything I know. And then the betrayal. So I don't talk to many other people now. Talk to you
Okay.
guys. Does that count?
We have a lot to unpack here, to be honest, but I feel that we probably should get through here.
I didn't even get to the god yet. Jeez.
Okay.
So you think there's wine in here? Kick.
It goes right back into the kitchen.
You spicy boys. You got the alcohol. Okay, I will just go screw myself. Goodbye.
Uh,
Kick.
when you walk in, you kick open the door and you think you hear one of them be, "Oh, blasphemy! So apologies. Like we said earlier, the stew is cooking, but it should be ready quite soon. If you want to enter the dining room, we could be prepared to serve you in a few moments.
There's no. Where's the wine?
The wine."
Yes, there's the whole mural talking about how this place makes wine. Where's the wine? Is it in here? Kick.
You enter into. Apologies.
I assume it's a
I'm just gonna
storage
look at
closet.
Cuban as he's kicking through
You
these
enter
doors.
into a well stocked pantry that is filled with sacks of flour, vegetables, preserved meats, and other staples. All of the dry goods necessary to sustain a
Is there meat?
I'm just gonna look at Cuban as he's like kicking these doors. So like one of these doors around here is trapped, right? So he's gonna get hurt doing this, no? Please? No?
common household. Who? Sorry?
He's just kicking on these doors, and one of these doors are trapped, right?
He's talking to Cumin.
It may be.
Huh.
But like I said, most of the doors here are just doorways, ones that people can enter.
How good are your like skills in the medical field? Because I fear that we may need
We can
some
do
help with
basic
that.
mending. It just depends.
Great.
Chris, read your chat.
Well, I can not find here, so I will continue. Where is everybody? Am I just sprinting through here, or is everyone just slow?
DM,
Yes.
I want to head into the pantry.
Hmm.
I want to make an investigation check
Okay.
of some of the sacks and containers.
Where'd you put it?
I just realized I was sending it to the wrong person.
Amazing.
Roll a uh investigation check for me.
All right, I should be on the roll 20 now. It's a 12.
12. You are looking inside. It seems like it's very basic provisions. You do sense that earlier they told you that the materials seem to just be delivered. Um, so you don't know how some of these are. You do see that since you guys already went to the arboretum, that some of them are freshly grown, like the vegetables and potatoes and such are freshly grown here. But aside from that, uh, the flour and the meats, you don't know how these got
There's not like plain packaging with the word Dharma on it.
here. Neither does it say farm female either.
As if they'd get there in a reasonable amount of time. All right, we're gonna move forward.
1 second. Chris, did you get that roll?
Yeah, I sent it to you in Discord. I don't know.
Oh, that's why.
I don't know how
Whisper.
to DM on. Oh, is it
Okay.
/whisper? Because nothing.
It's,
came up.
/W.
Slash
Slash
W
W.
with a space and then the person's name, but then you have to click it. And sometimes it works, but then doesn't work. It's dumb.
Oh, I see.
It depends on what their name in this chat is.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, what you guys hear is I'm going to whisper this to you first. As you guys start moving around from the dining room, you could get an idea of what happens there. Do you want to share?
Ah! What is happening? The chair! The furniture is attacking me!
I need you to roll initiative.
Him or all of us?
All of you.
Okay.
As from the chair beside him takes a bite out of him.
I thought we were safe, Kyle. Did you even touch the chair? This is wrong.
Who else? We have them. We have them. We do not have Draven. Draven, what did you get?
14 for initiative.
I hate when I roll and I'm like, oh, that's actually pretty good. And then other people roll better than me. And I'm like, God, I suck.
How much was it, Draven?
14.
14. You just got very quiet, was all. You will also take 2 points of piercing damage as it bites down on your leg.
Ow.
As the chair starts to attack.
Oh God!
He stepped
Make the
away
pain
for a
stop!
second. But with the time that we have, I think this may be a perfect time for us to end off for next
Oh
week.
no!
Let's start the initiative at the top. There we go. Sorry, just adding his initiative into it, and we will get Walden when he has an opportunity. But it is 10:30. This is where we normally like to call our sessions. Unfortunately, I am ending us right at the start of a combat, but that makes it easy for combat next time because we know exactly where we're going to start. And I am sorry, Garrett, but I really wanted you to be the one.
I bet you did.
It would be even more for you. But I do hope you guys had a great time. Thank you guys so much for all of our viewers that stuck around and watched with us. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week as well.
Also, make sure if there's any moments in here you guys enjoyed, clip it, send it to us. It might be featured in our Instagram or something like that. That goes for the players as well. If you had moments you liked, make sure you clip them. Let us know. There was another thing, but it's gone.
The next event is on June 7th at
Copper
Rocket in Maitland, Florida.
Oh, and
I do believe tickets are still on sale.
I'm going to check right now. So Phil. Or don't, we'll just sit here in silence. It'll be a great time.
No,
it is out of stock.
Oh, well, apologies.
So it looks like
I will
that, as well as 1010 on the 21st, is also out of stock. So we do have more events
also normally have
up.
vendors at our events and such. Even if you do show up and if you can't find a table, you do have the opportunity for vendors and great beers. You're supporting a local business. You can still participate in our charities at these events as well for the raffle. So you could still have a fun time.
Also, it's not uncommon to have people not show up. So if that is the case, you could jump in and play. So still come out, still support, still have some fun. And if you are a Brusader through our Patreon, you would get first dibs on any next events that are coming up. So from my understanding, we have 2 pretty much ready to go in July.
In the works.
So you would get access to get tickets to those before they go out for general sale. And you also get with the Brusader, I think it's like 5% off the ticket sale too. So
Depending on your tier, yes.
Yeah, depending on tier. But a lot of opportunities. Plus, even if you don't want to do anything that costs anything, we're here on
There
Wednesday.
is a free membership to the Brusaders as well for
right, free
just
tier.
if you want to see the articles or some of the. I've seen some people do custom classes, some custom monsters, spells, just sitting in the community.
Yep. And then we've also got us every Wednesday. We try and announce as soon as possible if we have to cancel. The easiest way to get updates on that is through our Discord. We're still getting the hang of updating other avenues with that information, but we will do it, as best we can. But this is the plan for now. We're going to rotate through DMs, go through Candlekeep here for a bit, see what happens, see what people enjoy. We might spin off with other things. Who knows? Plus, there are talks of other alternate systems being prepared to be run on. Realistically, I assume we're sticking with the Friday thing. So keep an eye out on our Twitch schedule as well as Discord. I hope we'll post it on Instagram as well.
Yep.
If we have another alternate RPG coming up that we're going to be previewing here on Twitch, onto our YouTube. Don't forget that if you missed anything from our previous game of Fandelver, that we'll get back to as soon as we can. Or if you're just catching the end of this, you can check it out on our YouTube where we have rebroadcasts of all of the stuff we've done, as well as all of the one shots that we've done, like Mutants and Masterminds, Morkboard Castaway, Dagger, Cthulhu, Call of Cthulhu. What's the RuneQuest? We did Fallout. We had a little run of. There's a whole bunch of stuff.
Didn't we do a Lancer? Didn't we do
Oh
a
yeah,
Lancer?
we definitely did Lancer. That was fun. Man, I liked Lancer. Made me feel like a good old Charlie Hunnam. No, nobody.
What?
Pacific Rim. The main actor in Pacific Rim. Sons of Anarchy guy. All right, don't worry about it.
Other than that,
so we've got tons of stuff.
Thank you
always
guys
going
so
on.
much.
Check us out. Paint and Sips. Oh my god, we didn't even mention the different types of things we do. We do the main events where you go out to bars and play D&D, and then we've got mini campaigns where if you like one of our DMs, you can hire them to come to your local bar, local coffee shop, whatever, run a game for you and your friends. We've got Paint and Sips where you go and you get a mini and the paints, and you get taught how to paint, and you go home with all that with a free
beer with your ticket.
Exactly. And there's a fourth one that I can't think of.
Side quest.
Oh yeah, our side quests, which is an additional event in a month if we can figure it out.
It's usually a one shot in a little bit of a smaller, more intimate setting.
But it gives a chance to check out different venues that maybe don't work for our full events, but are fitting for our side quests. So a lot of cool stuff.
You can find us
around.
back here next Wednesday.
Yeah, and you can also
7:30
check
to
out
10:30.
the links in our links to everything in the QR code in the bottom left.
We will see you guys then.
Bye.
All right, take care, everybody.